because I kept using wish.
Welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session.
Oh yeah.
I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run Games and Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And yeah, today we're playing Roaming Ruckus. We're on episode 41. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Quill Herblin, a Aarakocra wizard artificer.
Yeah.
Things are starting to get serious.
Things are gonna get serious?
Yeah, things are starting to get serious.
Alright.
Things are beginning to escalate quite exponentially, indeed.
Alright, Oakthut.
Hello, I'm the party barbarian. Not the tank, the barbarian, because we have Marlowe, but he's currently away.
Yeah.
So I'm our only tank for right now. You know, we're back in the fleshy lands again. Hopefully we can.
I forgot about that.
Hopefully we can get back.
You're actually teleported back. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Morgan decided to try and salvage.
It's a save call city. Yes. Okay.
He still doesn't understand what we're doing here, but
all right then.
I mean, I guess if it's gonna make his friends happy, then sure, why not?
All right.
Yep.
Who's next?
I'm Fish. I play one of the artificers, Amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
She's still kind of a bitch.
She's still kind of a bitch. Yes.
Yeah. She seems to be getting better. But when you point it out to her, she regresses a little each time because she doesn't want to admit that she's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and thankfully the party partially have realised to, not to push her buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets very angry very quickly. With her adorable homunculus bottles. Who doesn't love bottles?
It's bottles.
It's a little dude made of glass.
Someone's gonna smash it. Just singing.
They're gonna be chopped into bits.
if they smash bottles.
Smash bottles, you're gonna get an angry Urkther. and we all know what happens with people that Urkther are angry with.
Yes.
Yeah, Urkther and bottles have seemed to develop their own friendship.
Okay. Morgan?
I am in no means available to do something silly this morning. So, Morgan is a fighter rogue, just became a cleric too, because that's awesome. And he's the only reason this party has something to do right now.
Alright.
I think those 2 levels of cleric are going to his brain.
1 level.
Yeah. Me too.
Wait, 2 levels? I thought it was 1 level.
Yeah, I thought it's 1 as well.
Oh, it just dipped.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, what happened last time we played, folks?
Well, we were trying to figure out what to do next over in the Pride Lands.
Mm-hmm.
When Morgan managed to convince the party to go back and fix the mess we unintentionally created.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Things were partially stable before we fucked with it.
Okay, that we does not apply to me because I wasn't there.
You cause all of that?
No, I say unintentionally because it was already a powder keg.
Yeah, things weren't working things were kind of chaotic, and then you, or rather, mostly Morgan, convinced the council to take a totalitarian approach to to bringing law and order to the city, which they did.
Might as well just throw a bottle of gasoline into the fire.
So yeah, now you're going to try and undo that.
Yeah. Although when we got back, although beforehand we sort of tried to disguise ourselves with cloaks, with some of Lord Herbland's clothing, and partially and currently left Morgan's child in the care of one of the nanny that.
Yeah, I thought you left them.
Quill had.
Yeah, you left the babysitter behind in the Pride Lands at your mansion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way, it's not in constant danger.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when we got back, we basically were confronted by the guards.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we got help from a local.
Yes, you did.
And we find out that shit has gone downhill fast.
And you met Jean at the prison.
Yeah, he made it hurt.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Amethyst.
I remember Amethyst was separated before.
Yeah, Amethyst.
And
was
then
taken
one
into
of our
custody.
allies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the new ally basically managed to get her out. While also at the same time managing to get, I'm trying to remember the dude. Jean?
Yes.
The Amazing or something?
Jean
Jean
the
the
Amazing. Yes.
And of course, that dude took the opportunity to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, definitely. He's been in jail for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
And with, the whole totalitarian government, they've only been worse to him.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it is a good idea to know when you need to book it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time to leave. All right.
I don't think I missed anything.
Where did you leave off?
We're currently trying to figure out what to do next.
Where are you?
We're in the
we're
In the
Rose
Chatty
place.
Drake.
Yes.
The Chatty Drake.
Yes, you're in the Chatty Drake. Which,
Occasionally talking to a very chatty Drake.
which is, a tavern that is a haven for dragonkin. And officially has been closed by the government. But because there is a particularly powerful owner of this tavern, the guards just can't enter the building. So as long as you're in there, you're safe.
And if they do try and enter the building, I have an emergency escape demiplane.
Yes. Indeed. All thanks to Noodle. So.
Yeah.
By the way, does Noodle also have any sort of Ghidorah shrine there?
Yeah, she might have a room with a little shrine in.
Would the would the symbol be a 3-headed dragon?
Yeah, it would probably be a 3-headed dragon.
Cool. All right. So anyway, you guys long rested, yes?
Yep.
I don't think so. I think we just kind of put a pin in it.
We're long rested.
We did.
You guys probably had like a group room or something with fancy bunk beds and pillows everywhere. Hence why you could still talk together.
Alright, if we're saying we got a long rest.
Yep, so you got all your spell slots and hit points back. And you needed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, next combat's gonna be a walk in the park.
I wouldn't test fate.
Morgan.
It's a game.
No reason.
Oh yeah, one more thing that happened was during our P chat, I sent a message to Elaine, which is a liar, Amethyst mother.
Yes.
He's just saying,
What would you have said to her?
oh fuck, I wrote it all down and I tagged you.
Alright, hold on.
Let me look for it. I'll read it.
Roaming Ruckus.
Diary entry.
I believe it was close to the
Why did
end
it-
of the previous session.
Why did Uktha, censor everything he said? I don't get
He's
it.
speaking in Draconic.
Oh, okay.
When the majority of the party can speak Draconic.
There was a way to differentiate, so like you knew without.
Yeah, it's not common, so not everybody can hear it. He's speaking in his native tongue.
Oh, Anthony,
Yes.
Danger Needle would probably have the symbol of Ghidorah just scattered around the tavern on, like, glasses and chairs and stuff.
I found it when I can read it out now. Mother, the distress signal Lord Herblin sent ended up with me joining a group of misfits. But they seem the type of liar would hang around. Our searches led us to believe she's in Coal City somewhere after breaking your rules. We currently have no location, but I must ask for clarification on what you've told me. You always told me beast folk were dirty and dumb, but Lord Herblin's son Quill is shockingly intelligent. And how dragons and dragon kids are bloodthirsty monsters. But on my travels I have seen no such thing. I mean, Mother, I mean no disrespect. You know, I will always follow your code of ethics. I'm just perplexed. Yeah.
Okay.
A confused answer.
Do not trust them. They are deceptive. Even their apparent intelligence is a ruse to control and manipulate you. Do not believe them. Do not trust them. They are evil.
She would reply with, "Yes, Mother. I'll stick around with them only to find Lyra. As if you want to find an idiot, you have to think like."
That shouldn't be too hard for you.
Ow.
Amethyst will definitely go to sleep very, sad looking. That hurt.
Oh, I don't know why, but I could just feel the venom in those words.
Damn, bro.
That hurt.
That was cold. You're gonna need some ice on that burn.
Moving along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, after you finish your long rest, is there anything in particular you guys would be preparing or doing?
That would mean
Yeah,
that the potions that were created are currently dead.
We should make new potions.
No potions.
I wasn't sure if this got buried in the RP chat, but Urthert was asking, what do we do afterwards?
Yeah.
To the rest of the
So,
group.
feel free to tell me what you discussed. Or have that
2D.
discussion.
Yeah.
Well, I remember we were trying to figure out what we're going to try and do, and as per the answer to the what to do afterwards, Quill answered that basically he had his work cut out for him to rebuild his family name.
Yeah, but you're not working on building your family name right now. You'll have to go back to the Pride Lands for that. At the moment, you're trying to
fix this mess.
fix this mess. Yes.
Okay, so that is swiftness and resilience.
Yeah, swiftness and flight.
Fun. What was that?
What?
I was singing a song stuck in my head, and I didn't realize I wasn't muted.
Which song?
It's nothing you guys are gonna get.
Fine, be like that.
Yeah. Dude.
But there's no point in singing it without the context. But anyway, I don't want to be gaslighted and just not singing it and just singing a song. So
We're not gaslighting you.
Nah,
totally.
totally.
Anyway.
So, what's happening? What's your plan, Morgan?
We could just eat all the bad council members.
But that would mean it would bring. If Wormsbane is truly in the council,
Yeah,
they would
and they won't
bring
be.
everything on us.
Cut off one head. 2 more shall take their place.
Yeah. But I mean, if we eat the fleshies that are on the council, then there won't be any fleshies, of theirs on the council anymore, because they've been eaten. See what I'm getting at?
Fair, but it could but also during the process, that could kill Coal City.
Not all the council members are evil. There are some that just want everybody to be happy.
Like who?
Well, I don't know all their names, but I don't believe all the council members are bad.
I think I rightly remember there's one nobleman that I actually got my shop through.
That guy, insert name here,
Who?
he's a business partner of mine.
Ah. Then you must be familiar. He opened up a shop He helped me open up a shop in Dragon Alley.
Dragon Alley, yeah. You don't remember the name of your...
I know what he is, I just do not remember what race he is. I mean, remember his name.
Yes.
Good guy. Always sends me good apple pies.
I'm trying to find my notes on it as well, actually.
There is someone in that town that runs the best bakery in Coal City, I swear.
Is it like a faith thing that you're interested in sweets, or is it just...
All fairies like sweets. Fairy dragons especially like apple pie. And you should never get between a fairy dragon and apple pie.
Sweets are so bad for you.
What colour is Noodle?
Yeah.
Noodle is green.
What are sweets?
Danger Noodle will give him a bag of sweeties. These are sweeties. And they're basically boiled round things.
So they look like brightly coloured rocks to you.
These rocks.
They're actually hardened sugar. Try one.
That not look like food though.
Danger Noodle will pick one up.
I'm almost positive that he would be a pure carnivore, and it's not a good idea to give him candy.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think carnivore teeth are designed to pulverize.
No, he may chip a tooth trying to eat it.
Well, you're meant to suck on it, but he doesn't strike me as the kind of person who would suck on it.
He'd probably just swallow. He'd probably just swallow them whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready to do
I don't think his
this?
teeth would really be capable
Yeah,
of.
what's the plan?
doing that.
Anyway, yeah. So, how are we going to handle this?
Foolish plan.
Eat bad fleshies.
All right, you got a better one? Anyway. So you two are already dressed for the occasion with your rings and fancy clothing. I already have my fancy clothing. The only problem is we got to get something for Earther.
Didn't we agree on just calling him my pet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but asking for papers.
What if,
Oh, I have the fabrication spell. I could do something like that for you.
Really?
Fleshies know Urkther in Arena Place. What if Fleshies recognize Urkther out of Arena Place?
Yeah, this is true. He's kind of famous here.
Why don't we say he's hide muscle?
Mm-hmm. You could.
After all, if he would be recognized as a champion,
Yeah.
who's to say that a nobleman wouldn't hire him as a bodyguard?
This is true.
Yeah, but just out of game a little bit. I know Urkther wouldn't know this, or wouldn't really be able to kind of convene with. Wasn't he there when the players got wanted, like all of us?
Yes.
So wouldn't he'd simultaneously be wanted?
Yes.
Being hired muscle wouldn't really change much. You'd still be a criminal.
He'd still be recognized as a fugitive, yes. But there might still be people who don't care that what people are saying about you and are still loyal fans.
Fair, yeah.
But that's a gamble.
That's beyond his own perception, yeah.
That's not gonna help us. But anyway.
Although, talking about all this plan, I might need a bit of a recap of how to talk all noble.
What about some kind
Use
of
funny
hat
words.
of disguise self?
What if you what now?
What if you gave him some kind of hat of disguise self?
That would work. If I
Depends on where we can get a hold of it.
remember my sister's annoying rants
Can anyone
that makes you look different.
Can anyone make one?
I don't think I can. I'll check though.
I think that's something you can make as an artificer.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that.
But you'd have to change out your infusions.
I could do that because I'm not really using the boots.
If you could do that, that'd be good.
Any idea what level I would need? What level of artificer you need to be to do that?
I think it's relatively low from what I remember.
Well, let's have a look. The Hat of Disguise is something a 10th level artificer can make.
Oh,
Out of my range.
Yeah.
That's really expensive for a hat that can just cast disguise self at will.
Out of my range too, I'm only 8.
Yep.
So we're gonna.
Do any of
Yeah,
you
we're
have
gonna
a
have
disguise kit?
Yeah, disguise kit.
I don't have one, but if you have one, I could easily do him up. I'm very good with it.
You may have to go.
We already tried a disguise kit.
You may have to. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to disguise a lizard folk, but You may have to go to the shops and acquire some stuff, or take advantage of the contacts that you have amongst the thieves guilds / Guild of Shadows.
Wouldn't they also be after us, though?
It depends.
Since we're on the wrong side of the law.
You have no idea.
Yeah, that is true.
Out of character, Danger Noodle could probably get one. Out of character.
Well, that's not going to help them if you can only get it out of character.
No, because I don't want to Mary Sue this, if that makes sense.
You don't want to be the ultimate Deus Ex Machina for the party. Yeah.
Yeah. Danger Noodle could technically get just about anything, but Deus Ex Machina, I don't think she'd want to reveal that information either.
Remember that a lot of the stuff that you can make only exists inside your demi-plane.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quill's like, putting this out there. Why don't we try our friends in the shadows?
Guild Fleshy place?
Morgan, what do you think?
I would not recommend it.
What are you all talking about this time?
Berkthert not allowed to tell.
Got my head smacked around a bit for... Got told off a few times, not being vague enough.
Okay, so this is something I can't know.
Yes.
Not unless you're part of it.
Whatever.
But the question is how to get to them.
But yeah, you have criminal contacts. But Morgan
Can't
thinks
we
it's a
just...
bad idea.
You sure?
Well, right now we need to figure out how to essentially do this without arousing too much suspicion.
Yes, use sewer.
Yep, you could enter the sewers. Literally.
That sounds absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Smell funny.
But if
It's
you want
desperate, it's better than nothing.
But if Morgan is determined that you avoid any of the rogue guilds, you can't use the sewers. Because they do.
We could just eat them if...
Urkthar's solution to everything. Just eat them.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It works a lot, you know? I mean... Come on. Pretty effective.
I mean, on the one hand, it could...
Why not fly if you can't go over it and you can't go through it? Why not fly over it?
Because then I would be a gigantic dartboard.
Dartboard?
Yes. Guard fleshies have like wing things.
Yes, the guards.
Fly.
The guards can also fly. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some pretty wings.
So
this might be too big a dragon to slay. Unless you're willing to take some risks.
Alright, so
The sewer,
what are we going to get out of going back to that guild?
Well, one thing, I can get a hold of some of my special poison.
Mm-hmm.
Two, that would allow us to get information that we do not know.
Yeah, you can use
And three, we have allies, that means we can cover more ground.
Mm-hmm.
But all that comes at the massive risk that they could be after us and they could be using my poison.
You could also find out whether or not there is a bounty on your heads.
Hmm.
But and whether or not it would be invalid because you're still members of the guild.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we all still got our disguises, so there's no reason for us to sneak in unless Erdert decides to tag along.
Haha.
So you're just saying we leave her here?
Well, I don't want to leave him here, but if
Guild Fleshies know Urkther.
I have another idea.
Yeah?
I can polymorph him. It will last only an hour, but that should give you an hour.
What are you going to turn him into?
What would he like to be turned into?
Be silly.
Okay, he's thinking.
It has to be something small, or maybe something that could be a pet.
Lizard. Old tribe shaman say that where Urkther old tribe come from.
Lizard. I can do lizard.
Giant lizard.
Hmm?
Gonna turn him into a giant lizard?
That's not small.
Well, no, well,
That's far from small.
they're not that giant.
They're large.
They're...
I'm pretty sure they're large.
yeah, they are
I
large.
looked at them
That's
days
true.
ago. Yeah.
Well, regular lizards are tiny though, so you know.
That'd be concealable. That's
You
exactly
could
what
say
we
that
want.
the giant lizard's your pet.
It'd be like having a
Hmm?
pet Komodo dragon.
Probably a bit too big of a pet.
Komodo dragon. He's
Well,
my
as a
emotional
mouth, then.
support Komodo dragon.
I don't think that would be very well concealable.
No.
I can do a smaller lizard.
Turn him into an
Are we? So what's the plan right now? Are we going to the Guild of Shadows? Because I do feel like genuinely out of game. It's our best bet.
Yeah.
yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
Crocodile.
So,
Yeah, that'd be thematic, but that's still large.
so if I can't know what this place is it a really good idea to take me with you?
You could blindfold her. Or leave her behind at the Chatty Drake.
I mean, if we're going to the Guild of Shadows, is there really a need for
Or you
us
can-
to
Or you can recruit her.
You could technically join up. I mean, I basically suggested I know somewhere that could see. I would see great value in your skill in poison.
I use my poison to help my mother's interests. I've never used it for anything else, and it's not even very good anyway, so it doesn't matter.
They might still be interested in it.
It's not good enough, okay?
poison
Sorry.
kill?
Not good enough.
Also, Uktha, do you want to be a chameleon, or would you like to be a pretty coloured lizard, or a swampy lizard? I'm asking what kind of tiny lizard you want to be.
Yeah.
Go iguana.
I'm starting to
Turn him into a
wonder,
tiny
like,
lizard.
the game, if it's even worth disguising Urkther if we're just going to the Guild of Shadows.
This is true.
Yeah.
They might potentially not be after us. And it might, in fact, be detrimental that Urkther
Isn't
is
it?
polymorphed. If we get attacked, he won't be able to help fight back.
True.
What do you mean? All we need to do is
So
throw
many
you in the
what
car
ifs.
like some weird toy, and you'll just pop back into your normal self, because lizards have, like,
Oh
Two-
yeah, that's
two
true.
hit
Yeah,
points.
you could.
Yeah, you could
down
just
to one.
flick him on the nose and bam, he's Urthud again.
Yeah, that is actually true. So it's like crouching tiger, hidden Urkther.
In fact,
Okay.
you could
Or I could use my potion thrower.
you could throw the lizard at the enemy.
Probably deal more damage to the enemy.
All right, give me your money. The defense lizard, go! And just throws it out, pops her.
Yeah, you
be
pass
Oh
over,
no!
Urthud grenade.
like, you pass over the quill, launcher. It's like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with us?
Anyway,
That's a good question. Anyway,
Uxtha, you want to be lizard?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, just turn
Danger
him into a lizard.
Noodle gently pats him on the snout and turns him into a little green lizard.
Nice. Who's
And
going
then gently
Alright,
poke him on the snoot again to see if he tries to bite me.
who's going to hold Urthud in their pocket?
Oh wait, is this polymorph or it reduces
Yeah,
your
it's
intelligence
polymorph.
to that animal?
Polymorph.
Yes, but you can still recognize who your friend is.
Ah, wrong noodled. I was posting a GIF.
So
Yeah.
You assume the hit points in the new form. Yeah, you get the game targets game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. So yes, you
Okay, then he'd probably try to bite her.
your
You do retain your
intelligence becomes 1.
you retain your alignment and personality, so it would make sense if you still recognize your friends.
I did just boop him on the snoot though, so he might try and bite me.
That's
Let's
fair.
see. What's my action?
You have a
I
bite.
just.
Plus 2
Alright, now I gotta. Because it's not giving me enough on the. Let me see.
Well, if you scroll up to the stat,
at 550. No, at 150.
what?
Sorry.
all this.
Scroll up to the stat block I shared.
Oh. Nice. Alright, so there's the statistics.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's bite her.
Wait, that's the crocodile.
No.
You turned me into a crocodile, not
No,
a
no.
small lizard.
No.
No.
All right, I'll share it again so you can see it.
Turn him into a lizard. You got turned
Yeah,
into a
I'm
lizard.
looking at the lizard stat block.
Right, but people don't seem to agree that that's what you're looking at. So I'm sharing.
Yeah,
it again.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm pretty sure that missed because I'm not.
7.
I don't think you have the 7 AC.
Yeah. So yeah, you're holding their finger, but it doesn't do any damage to them.
Your
Here.
friend bites.
Let me take him. Amethyst is gonna try and gently take Urk.
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. Me and Quill are going to go in there to make sure everything's safe. We're going to keep our disguises on so that way none of them know it's actually us. And we'll come back out whenever the coast is clear. Simple as that. We're going to get in, we're going to get out. Sound good, Quill?
Yeah, we might want to hurry up. We're on the clock. We're on the clock with this thing, with the spell.
You're traveling through the streets.
Alright, good. The door's right here. He's going to walk outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we take the sewers or shall we try the street level?
He's already left.
It literally does not matter. We have disguises on.
Right.
But you have just come out of a. Oh, you did. Yeah, you made all the guards go away, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just in case, I'm going to act like I'm chasing them out.
And stay out.
Get your tailless tails out of my tavern now!
There's no one about.
Jeez.
Okay.
It's like, okay, you remember the way. It's like, Morgan, remember the way back? Remember the way to the street level of the entrance?
Yeah, it's a few streets back from the Guild District. You know the way to the Guild District.
Okay, so we're going to the Guild District.
Yeah.
Wait, are me and Eric coming? Because it sounds
Yeah.
like you were just going, okay, so you said, come on, Quill, and then, sorry, I just got confused.
Yeah, everyone.
All four
Yeah.
of you, including Lizard Urkthird.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're walking through the streets. It's early in the morning. If you come across a guard patrol, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Are they going to asking us questions?
Are you gonna try and avoid the guard patrols, or are you going to walk past them as if you've got nothing to be afraid of?
Probably avoid them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you keep to the back streets.
Yep.
Staying away from the town square. And even the guild square. Going around the back alleys instead.
Do we see anything from where do we see anything from where we are going? Anything mysterious?
What do you mean? What are you looking for?
Like, what are the guards currently doing? Are they, like, still just kind of trying to patrol, or are they doing anything strange?
I'm kind of curious as to what you mean by strange. I'm wondering if I'm missing
As
something.
in,
What are the
they
guards
only
doing?
seem to be more magic-based things. Are they, like, look like they're targeting specific people?
Well, this early in the morning, you don't see much of. Actually, yeah, just for the fun of it, let's have you see a bunch of guards pulling a family out of their house into the street. There. You have no idea why. What would you do?
Walk away.
What's the risk
You
of the
just say
family?
you wanted to start helping people.
Yes, but unfortunately, helping people means that we have to make some sacrifices.
What's the race of the family?
Alright.
What type of people are these? Like, what do
Yeah.
they look like?
They look very pale and strange looking. They're they have a fairly featureless face and like a couple of slits where a nose would be on a normal human. Their hair is white, their skin is white.
Would the Pride Lands be familiar with changelings?
Make a history check. See if you know what they are.
Can I
It better not be the chain family.
can I make it the history check to see if I know what they are? 'Cause
Yeah.
Amethyst did study the Feywild because of Eladrin.
Mm-hmm.
Because she wants to know all about elves.
Yep, Quill knows what they are. Amethyst definitely knows what they are.
Just beast folk pretenders.
Yeah. You don't trust
Absolutely.
changelings. That you know,
Yeah.
anyone who can pretend to be something else is not to be trusted. Right?
Yeah.
I'll just ignore it.
Yeah. But on a medical level, it's quite fascinating how their skin is able to recreate almost any kind of different texture of or skin color.
I guess it is interesting, but it doesn't make them any less disgusting.
Anyway, 1 o'clock.
Yeah. So you avoid the changelings.
Yeah, because we're trying not to push our luck.
Mm-hmm. You hear yeah, as you're leaving, you hear a scream.
Dramatic.
A scream that is soon cut short.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Are they fucking execution bespoke now?
Honor is something, but I'm feeling nothing but lack of opportunity. Our leaders are watching, but I'm not so eager to let them still watch over me.
So what if they're executing them?
Bespoke or not, they're taking innocent people and slaughtering them like animals.
What makes you think they're innocent?
What makes you think they're innocent?
Isn't it more fair to assume innocent before being proven guilty?
If they're being dragged out by the guards, they must have done something wrong, right?
If they're being dragged out the guards.
Yo, who is talking?
This is Amethyst's conscience talking, or rather the way that she's been raised talking, her mother's voice, basically.
All right.
Shut up, I need time.
Anyway.
If they're being dragged out by the guards, how innocent are they?
Yeah. Let's keep moving.
Cool.
Don't know how long we have left on that polymorph.
Yeah. So you get to the Black House. What do you do?
Okay, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
What does a passive perception of 16 give me here? Do we see any nearby guards?
Not at the moment. But you know these people are sneaky.
And everyone got sharp eyes.
Yeah, you see something? Morgan's gonna take a look around.
Oh, goddamn.
Morgan takes a look around and sees a couple of shadowy figures up on the roof watching the streets below.
Yeah, try not to do anything too sudden. He's then gonna, I guess, enter. Yeah, he's gonna enter. You two should probably stay out for a few minutes. We'll come back and get you.
You're gonna approach the recessed door.
Yeah.
And knock. And when Whispers opens the hatch and requests the password, you give it?
Son of a bitch. Did we even get a password?
It's assumed that you know it because, you are a member of the guild.
Okay. Well then. Yeah, let's say the password.
Morgan? Where have you been? The door opens and lets you in.
I'm not Morgan. Fuck, I'm not Morgan. I'm like his younger brother. His richer younger brother. Wait a second. Wait. Then I wouldn't even know the password. Damn it.
Just get in here and tell me what's been going on. Where's the rest of your friends?
You're gonna look back to Quill and nod his head over.
I go over.
Do you also approach?
Hey. Yeah.
Password.
I state the password.
Fine, you can come in too. Nice to see you again, Quill.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And yeah. Okay.
Where's Oaktha?
And
Currently being watched. We'll bring him in later.
Okay.
yeah.
He closes the door behind you and locks it. So, where have you been? Why haven't you been back for any jobs lately? I want to hear it from you.
Well, I've been busy opening my own shop,
We know about
and yeah, the one in Dragon Alley.
that. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, things got a little heated over here, and we had to flee for a bit. And
Yeah, that's putting it short mildly. I heard that you broke into a noble's house.
yeah, because it was suspected that that nobleman was a member of Warrensbane.
So?
Yeah, I believe Morgan here has undisputed proof of that.
Again, so what?
Well, you've seen how everything's gone to hell.
Actually, everything seems to be more organized than ever lately. Criminals are getting nipped in the bud. The most dangerous, of which, the ones that the guards themselves can't handle, end up on our board.
Oh boy.
There's some good bounties available, lads.
So you're with the council with all of this?
It's business as usual for us. Our loyalty is to the guild. We go where the money is.
Hmm. Right. I'm trying to figure out how best to phrase this. This is me talking out of character right now. I don't know how best to phrase this because, we want to try and introduce Amethyst in, but
You have a
right
friend.
now everything is on edge. You were saying something again, Anthony?
You have a friend that you want to go through the initiation.
It's like,
Unless
we do have a friend.
go on.
Oh, yeah. We do have a friend that would like to go through the initiation.
The woman outside.
Yep. Rather skilled with poison.
Can she be trusted?
Yeah. Yeah, she could be trusted.
Morgan, do you agree?
We don't know much about her yet, but she did save us.
Very well. Bring her in. We'll put her through the trials. Unless you'd rather I send some of...
I'll go out and get her.
Good.
Yeah. We'll go ahead, go out there, grab...
Amethyst is currently just doting on Lizard Urk. And when she sees Quill, she just quickly puts Urk back into her pocket. Hey.
Hey.
I pretend she wasn't just doting on the Lizard. What's going on?
We have someone we'd like to talk to you. And
I'm not joining anything until I know what the fuck I'm joining.
okay.
Because you've given me...
This is the Guild of Shadows.
that doesn't tell her much.
You know, they're basically assassins. They deal in blood.
The only time I assassinate people is when Mother requests it of me.
Okay. Amethyst, you have a passive perception of 19. You would probably notice that the figures on the roof have their crossbows trained on you at the moment.
I don't like how they're crossbows.
Because they're not sure, because they don't want you approaching the door because you're not a member.
Basically. Well, Amethyst, how's your... Okay, your insight's crap. Never mind.
No, that's why she's so easily manipulated.
Right.
Look, I don't know if my mother would be very happy with me joining an organization like that.
Didn't you say that one of your passions is poison?
Yes, it is, but
Why not?
I can study that on my own in my lab back at home.
Why not work alongside people that can help you make a career out of it?
I don't know if Mother would be happy with that.
Who says you have to tell your mother?
Quill, do you want to roll persuasion?
Yeah, I'll roll persuasion. Right now, Quill is trying his best, but, you know.
Mm-hmm. 14.
14.
All right. Amethyst, if you really... make an insight check. See if you can overcome that 14. No, you can't. So his argument does seem persuasive.
Fine, as long as my mother doesn't find out.
Phew. I didn't want to have to shoot you. Okay.
Quill will
lead her into the building.
We'll go ahead and lead her into the building.
Okay. So, They introduce you to a, could be a gnome, could be a halfling. You're not really sure.
Are gnomes and halfling good? I can't remember.
Sorry? Oh, they are they're noble races. Yeah.
She's just gonna nod. She's just gonna look down and just give a smile. She's not saying anything yet.
He closed the door behind her and locks it. Welcome to the Guild of Shadows. Once you are a member, you are a member for life. It is expected that you do not tell our secrets to anyone outside the guild. And if you plan on leaving us, we will make sure you stay silent. Is that understood?
It's understood. I'm used to keeping secrets anyway.
Very well. Let me show you around. This is our job board. As you can see, there's nothing on here to indicate who gives us the jobs. There is information about the targets and the reward only. We do not ask why they are being killed or who wants them killed. We just kill them and collect our reward. Is that understood?
It is.
Really? Go on.
Yeah. Oh, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
Up on the board at the moment is a drow. A cabinet maker. A skull artifact. It seems to be strange that it's on the board at all. And an entity that's known as the Nightwalker, all of which have very high bounties on them, like several thousand gold pieces.
You just tilt her head a little, because, like, to be fair, a drow cabinet maker having a large bounty seems strange to her.
No, there's a drow and also a human-looking cabinet maker.
Oh no, then there's like she's confused on why it's so much.
Do you want to take a closer look at that bounty?
Yeah, and like she's gonna take a closer look at the drow.
Okay. So the drow. Well, you're going to look at the drow. You said okay, rather than the cabinet maker. Okay.
She'll take a look at both then.
It's up to you. I just
You
need
see-
to grab a different book, and I was buying time while I did it. So she appears to be. She is known to be a rebel leader of some kind, and she refuses to return to the Underdark. She has proven to be very deadly. No guard has been able to capture her successfully. It's even suspected that she can call demons to fight for her.
No intriguing.
The cabinet maker wants to be left alone. Refuses to answer any of the guards' questions, and is suspected of actually being a dragon.
Alice is just gonna visibly scoff at that one. How many dragons are in the skies anyway? I'm just annoyed. Oh, I love the irony of that. Out of character, I just love that.
Alright. So, once you've taken a look over the you also notice, glancing, that the skull artifact actually has a name.
What's the name?
Lord Garrick the Ancient.
Can I do a history check?
Sure.
That sounds like something like lore doesn't. 24?
You remember hearing stories about a lich?
Oh, I don't know what. I know what you mean. I want Amethyst to put 2 and 2 together, though.
Mm-hmm.
What would that be for? Or can I just have Amethyst put 2 and 2 together?
Well, that would be insight, wouldn't it?
Damn it. Let's try. Come on, bottle. 18.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you presume, therefore, that this lich is so old that it has become a demi-lich.
So, well, here you likely don't have a skull artifact. This is likely a demi-lich, actually.
Indeed. This one's clever. I have someone else I would like to introduce you to. Our healer. Oh, Morgan seems to be busy. Anyway, he takes you to another room that is lined with shelves with all kinds of bottles on them. Some of them appear to be potions, some of them contain body parts. And in the center of the room is a operating table, and standing behind the operating table appears to be a drider with several augmentations.
Question, is it a male or female drider?
Male.
Okay. Look, let me roll history real quick to see if Amethyst would remember one thing about the draw.
We seem to have a new friend.
Okay.
I am the Cherugian. Would you like to be improved?
No.
Really?
No.
An extra pair of arms would come in handy, don't you think?
Yes, but it wouldn't. Yes, but what would it do to my appearance? I had to think about both my physical ability and my appearance.
Oh, you intend to move unseen through society, do you?
Yes.
There are ways to do that.
But also, I don't really need it. I don't have the need for extra arm.
Everybody could use an extra arm or two.
In this moment, Bottles is just gonna stick his little, like, the top out so his eyes are poking out, and then just immediately just pop back in the bag. Like, nope, fuck this.
Oh. You have a homunculus. Very nice.
Yes.
Nice to meet a fellow artificer.
Orkthor's probably just been sniffing bottles while he's been in the bag.
Bottles
I'm just trying to, because like he's a lizard, he's trying to eat bottles a little bit. test if they're food, but to no avail. So it's just kind of.
Oh wait, how long? About how long has it been?
It's not been an hour yet.
Yeah. Can you tell me when it's almost been an hour in game? Because Amethyst is keeping track in her head and would take Urk out of the bag before.
Before it ruptures.
Yeah. Yes, I'm an artificer. That is my homunculus bottles, though it can be a little shy. Sometimes.
Why?
Well, it's just its personality.
Why have you given it a shy personality? Is it because you're afraid it would break if it was too adventurous?
Well, yes, but it also reminds me of somebody I used to know.
Oh, this one's sentimental. I hope you don't get too attached to any of your marks.
I don't usually get attached to things. It's just bottles.
Just bottles, eh? Strange.
Bottles and my family are the only thing I really care about. I should roll this up for that.
I wouldn't get too attached to your family either. You never know when they might appear on the board. Nice to meet you anyway.
Nice to meet you as well.
What was your name?
You can call me Amethyst. It's
Amethyst. After the purple gemstone, yes.
Yes. Precisely, actually.
I believe I already said my name.
You did.
Indulge me. What's my name?
Fuck, out of character, I don't remember, but I know you would. Because, like, it was hard to pronounce. I remember starting with a C.
The
Cherugian?
Cherugian.
Of course, like, you said you were the Cherugian. I remember you said the instead of my name is.
Cherugian. It is an old word meaning medic, surgeon, or butcher.
Huh. So you named either that's just your title, or you named yourself after what you are.
I am not who I was born as. I am the Cherugian.
Well, it makes sense. You aren't who you were born as. I realized that as I walked in.
Good. This one's clever.
I just know my things about. I studied the Underdark quite intensively, and I know the origins.
Do you like the dark?
I find it intriguing.
You're gonna have to get comfortable with it if you're gonna be a member of the Guild of Shadows.
Due to elven heritage, I can see in the dark.
Good.
So it's not that scary.
How is your patience?
I don't really have. I'm more focused on poison, so most of them don't live.
Well, perhaps instead of the box, Whispers will consent to allowing you to show me your skill with potions and poisons as your initiation. Would you like to work with me? Get
No.
to know each other better.
That could be interesting. No, I would warn you. And how long do you think it's been? Just so Amethyst can warn that Urk is probably going to appear.
Do you want to? We can treat it as if it's nearly an hour if you want.
No, well, I could say 30 minutes or.
Yeah, it's probably only been about 40 minutes so far.
Yeah.
In about 20 minutes, I will have to take 15 minutes. I'll have to take a lizard out of my bag and set it on the counter until it turns back to Urk Third. Just a warning. Just taking the tiny lizard out her bag. A fairy dragon polymorphed him into a lizard.
Kind of just licks his eye.
The Chirurgian leans down close to the lizard.
Hello, my little friend.
How close is he?
6 inches away.
Alright. You know what we're gonna do.
You're gonna bite his nose.
Bite his nose. Bite his nose. Bite his nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
So you're hanging off the Chirurgian's nose as he straightens back up.
Oh god. I should have warned you. He seems to try to bite anything that isn't me.
He's aggressive as always. Don't worry, I'll take care of him while you face your trial.
Okay. I don't know why he hasn't bitten me yet. It's strange.
He's tried, hasn't he?
No,
he tried once.
No, he bit Bottles.
He tried to bite Noodle.
He tried to bite Noodle. Tried to bite Bottles, which, even if he made it through, he's probably just nomming on glass.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to make it through Bottles. His jaw in that form isn't strong enough.
Yeah, but he didn't bite Amethyst.
Yeah. Because he was getting pets.
That's adorable.
It's a hot day here.
Okay. So, are you? The Whisper says, "Are you ready to join us?"
I guess I am. Really, by now that I've seen this much, I'm sure it's either join you or death. I much prefer joining you.
Excellent. How would you like to show us that you are a killer?
Shit, how would I? I don't know.
But you're free of poison.
Yeah, but I don't,
Let me feel bad.
Technically, I don't have any really cool or special poisons on Amethyst because I didn't want to ask for anything, even though she's been studying it her entire life. I don't feel special. Technically, none of her poisons are that special that she has on her.
Don't you have the research notes on your own poison?
She probably does have research notes that I've just never...
Would you like to choose a bounty?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Or would you prefer the box?
What's the box?
Exactly what it sounds like. We put you in a coffin.
Or it's just a box.
And wall you
do
up
anything.
for 24 hours.
Leave me in a box for 24 hours.
And if you haven't gone insane when we dig you out, you'll be a member of the guild.
I guess fine then.
Or you can take a bounty and kill somebody.
Mm.
doesn't have to be one of the higher bounties, of course. And your... And, Morgan, Quill, and Oakthurt will accompany you, of course.
I'll see if they want to do a bounty, but if they don't, then I'll do the box, because I wouldn't want to force them into anything.
Morgan, Quill. Oakthurt can't speak at the moment.
Yeah, he's a lizard.
Yeah, so is Amethyst approaching the party again to, talk?
You're still there. You've been there the whole time.
Oh yeah, right.
Are you
I don't mind.
okay with?
I don't mind helping you. I don't mind helping if you want. If you want.
It just depends on whether you guys want to go and try and
kill something to prove.
This is completely derailing what we're currently trying to do.
And what is it you are trying to do?
We're trying to get information on the Worm's Bane. We're trying to infiltrate them so we can figure out what the fuck's going on with this city.
I don't know, the city... I haven't seen the city before, but it seems to be doing quite well.
The Worm's Bane are keeping order.
Worm's Bane are keeping order.
We've gotten some good work out of it. The board...
he's gonna look to Quill and give Quill just the most,
Now, if you do take a job, you don't have to go do it immediately. You can take your time.
He's going to give Quill the most, are you fucking kidding me? Look right now. He's rolling his eyes and giving Quill, a good death stare right now.
Yeah, Quill is pinching his beak.
These are probably worst people to introduce Amethyst to, because they're only segmenting her Worm's Bane angle.
And it turns out to be a dead end.
Yeah, but there are other...
Alright, well, I came here for tools, and I would like to know where I could get my hands on some thieves' tools, some forgery kit, and a disguise kit.
I can supply you with all of those, as you know.
Well, do you need anything?
I do need another rapier, but... Amethyst, what were you trying to say? I'm talking out of character here right now with that question.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay. And I could do another rapier.
No problem.
So you said a disguise kit, a forgery kit, and what else, Morgan?
Thieves' tools.
Need a rapier.
Thieves'
and
tools?
a rapier.
Yeah, I know. I remembered the rapier. I was trying to remember what else. You said thieves' tools. Okay. So, and the rapier is normally... Okay. So, he can supply you with all of those items for a total of 40 gold pieces.
How much?
40. 40.
Alright. Morgan will give him the gold pieces.
Okay, so you now have a rapier, thieves' tools, a disguise kit, and a forgery kit.
Pass the rapier over to Quill.
Thank you.
Anything else you need?
I could do with a few bottles of the special poison.
Yes, I happen to have some prepared,
says the Chirugian and hands over 4 vials of the potion of boom.
Has it seen any success with other assassins?
Many of them don't wish to take it. It is not exactly a subtle method of execution.
Ah. Fair enough.
So there's plenty.
Are you happy with 4 vials, or do you want more?
Yeah, 4 vials should do. And after all, this is something for the potion launcher, so if we really need something that will hit like a train.
Remember, there needs to be they either need to take an injury. It needs to get into their body somehow. You can't just splash somebody with it,
Yeah. And I imagine it shattering, a glass vial shattering on your skin.
might cause some cuts. Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
It's a little bit less, guaranteed though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, you can get a blowgun and blowgun needles if you want, or you can.
That would actually, honestly, though.
Let's not get distracted trying to figure out how we can apply this poison.
Those would seem really good to coat my bullets in. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay. So.
But amethyst just looks kind of amethyst is just cold.
There's also caltrops that you could.
All right, then let's go pick a fucking bounty.
Hmm.
Do you want
Sure.
one of the top ones that pays more, or which are deadly? Do you want a hard bounty, or a medium bounty, or an easy one?
We could do something quick to get this over with.
Morgan's just gonna look through them, just figure out somebody probably worth killing.
So easy, medium, hard, or difficult, or deadly.
Well, I'm not really asking to figure out which kind of encounter I want. I'm more so wanting one that just has a good enough reason to be put to death.
All right.
But that's Morgan. That's up to Morgan's going through them right now. I don't know what Amethyst is doing, but Amethyst is the one who's got to pick the bounty. So,
Amethyst, do you want one of the ones that you've already looked at, or?
Oh, no. She's gonna look for probably, and see if there's an easy beast folk one.
An easy beast folk one. No. Ooh, okay, let's do that one. So there is a creature that is they don't have much information on him. They know that he's frog-like. They suspect that he's some sort of what's it called? Where are you? Bullywug.
Ooh.
But he's been difficult to take down. He's killed several people. He needs to be put down. He was originally convicted, sentenced to being transported back to the Pride Lands, but he's evaded capture.
This one seems...
Go on.
You go.
He's unusual He's unusual for a bullywug, since instead of his skin being green, it's black and mottled, and he has spines running down his back from his nose to his all the way down his back. This monstrous fugitive needs to be killed. And the reward is 500 gold pieces.
This seems a big, good idea.
Alright.
Alright.
Plus,
So
this
when you
one,
want to do this?
well, we could. Well, we don't exactly know where he is, so we could just.
He's located in the slums.
Well, we can do this. We can either do this now or later. I expect that we can take our time preparing and things, so we could do the mission we were planning to do today.
Well, let's see.
Who's got a good passive insight? I think Morgan's is the best, right?
It's like what? 16? It's 17.
17. If you do start taking out beast folk, there's a good chance that somebody from the from Wormsbane will appreciate it and approach you.
Yeah.
Yes. The death of others is going to mean our victory. That is exactly what I want. No, are you fucking crazy? Anyway.
I mean, you kind of did let the changeling family die.
Yeah, but that's because we were actually doing something else. That wasn't our choice. To kill them.
All I'm saying is we could have done something.
Yeah, we could have done something and got caught. Anyway, we're not playing the moral card here. Let's actually get shit done and get this shit over with.
Okay.
Fair.
So
We're not in the right situation to help.
yes, but you can do this, or you can take the bounty, leave, put it in your back pocket to do later, and find some other way to get information about Wormsbane, including some of your other guild contacts, because you have membership in other guilds, or at least associated with other guilds. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Remember the Temple of Mask?
Oh yeah, Temple of Mask. There's the Entertainers Guild, and then there's the
Guild of Technology.
The Guild of Technology.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Those are all good options, Quill. They're very slow, and I'm sure eventually if we keep coming across one, we might find something we're looking for. However, I'm sure if we take a direct approach to this situation and try to actually just get some information on them at their own houses, we'll probably learn about this faster and get it over with, in and out.
So your idea is to go to the mansion district, knock on some Wormsbane member's door, and interrogate them. Am I right?
No, you're not right.
What are you proposing?
Morgan, last time we tried a direct approach.
That wasn't
direct approach. We almost got.
I was wrong. I'm
sorry.
He's going.
Yeah, it's because we weren't being direct enough. If we.
What is
Morgan is going to point at his ring.
I guess we could ask for audiences with people.
Communicate through the ring. All right. So you don't have to go anywhere. You can talk to Wormsbane people through the.
Keep your disguise on. We'll try to go get you involved in one of their scandals, and maybe we can get some information out of all that.
I don't know.
So if we're doing that, Amethyst.
Yes.
I could do a little bit of practice on, talking all elegant again. Can I use the street level?
It's very clear of that. Honestly, if I had met you in any other situation, I wouldn't have realized you were even noble.
Bless you.
Yeah, it kind of comes with the territory of things going poorly.
How much?
Should have spent more time with the Guild of Entertainers learning how to perform, but whatever. Go on.
Speaking eloquently is something that's hard to relearn if you forget. Well, at least I find it.
I know when it comes to going by name, you very often refer to them by their family name.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Usually people who know my family would usually refer to me as Lady Alada more than Amethyst.
In which case, Quill, your official title would now be Lord Herblin, wouldn't it?
Lord Herblin. Yes, technically your title is now Lord Herblin. I've been calling you from that due to your disdain.
Yeah. But like it or not, it's the family name.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe seeing if there's some type of event that we could go to would help slowly boost everything up.
So you want to try and ask if there is a ball that you can attend, or
yeah, that'd be fun. We could get Urk that hat of disguise that the fairy dragon was speaking of. We'd have to find one, but I'm sure with the disguise kits, we could easily go to a shop that sells magic items.
You require a hat of disguise?
Yes, we need to hide Urk, because even with a disguise kit, there's only so much you can do for a lizard face.
Indeed.
Yeah, you should have about 10 minutes left. No, not. Till he's back to being normal. I left him with the Drider, too.
yes.
What's happening?
Are you still hanging off of Cherugian's nose?
Yeah, he's just biting it.
Fascinating.
Whisper offers to get you a hat of disguise for 200 gold pieces.
That seems... I wish I knew.
You
Fine.
got that kind of scratch?
She's gonna just simply hand over 200 gold. Not pocket change.
Here you go.
Is there any particular form you would like the hat to take?
What would best on Earth, do you guys think?
Should it be a basic skull cap? Should it be a fedora? Should it be a hunter's cap? A cowl?
I'm not worried, but I'm thinking hunter's cap might
Dunce cap.
Can it be like...
Oh, sorry.
Can it be like a soccer helmet? So, like, it has those straps underneath that you can just pop on.
So skull cap, basically.
It has to be a hat, not a helmet.
Alright, I see.
So
I think a hunting hat might work best because of the whole. Because well,
I
it
know.
fits the whole tribal feel.
Give him the top hat.
I know. Yes, top hat. Stop. Morgan has convinced me. I'm thinking a top hat.
You want it to be a top hat?
Yeah, because he can use disguise self at will with that.
Yeah.
So, like, he can always make it look different if he doesn't want it to be a top hat. But I think Urk would look very dapper in a top hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, you are presented with a top hat of disguise self.
One's Urk's...
Oh, is he still a lizard? Or is it just, like, almost up?
Almost up.
it's not gonna be looking too good for the Trigian's nose. If he's allowed to cling on there too long.
There should only be 2 minutes left until he's able to be back with us. I really hope Trigian got Urk third off his nose.
Yeah. He pries the lizard off and with an evil grin places the lizard in a jar and puts the jar with the lizard in it on the operating table.
Oh god.
You better do what he wants to fast, because I'm coming out.
He puts the lid on the jar and ducks behind the operating table.
He just wants to watch the fucking jar explode!
They get glass all over the line. What are you thinking of?
I love this man. He's adorable. Oh, he's adorable.
It's just gonna be more of a mess for him to clean up.
What I'm thinking is almost like he made a hand. I think he made a weapon, a spell-operated hand grenade. Like shrapnel.
Indeed. Those of you who are standing in front in the doorway of the Cherogians operating theater, are you going to stay there or are you going to move?
I thought we were by the board, which wouldn't be.
This is true. So most of you did go over to the board. Fair enough. But yes, when the time runs out, boosh! You just hear the Cherogian chuckling to himself afterwards. Oakthut, you are now sat on the operating table with some broken glass underneath you. What do you do?
Ow. He is going to
Is he wearing the lid like a hat?
He's not wearing the hat yet. He hasn't been given the hat yet.
No, like, is he wearing the lid
he
like
doesn't
a
remember
hat?
what happened as a lizard.
Oh yeah, the lid.
Why don't you remember what happened as a lizard?
Because he had an intelligence of 1.
This is true. Memory might be a bit patchy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, maybe he faintly remembers a little bit, but not anything cohesive.
I'm guessing with my passive perception of 19, I hear the glass explosion.
You would all have heard that, yeah.
Amethyst is just gonna walk over. What happened?
Ow.
Well done.
Third not no.
The Cherogian is clapping with multiple bladed hands and grinning.
Okay, well now that Earther's back to normal, can we leave and do what we're supposed to be doing?
Yes. Go kill. Kill well.
Yeah. I got you a hat.
Oh. that tall hat.
Yes, but it'll help you look like different things. And just
How?
magic.
Fleshies not recognize other fleshies if wear hat?
No, it's magic, Irk. It physically makes your body look different.
Oh.
Make Irk look like fleshy.
Okay.
Or make Irk look like other lizard folk.
Okay.
You gonna put
Urkther, try.
Put it on.
Yeah, he puts on the hat.
And what are you gonna be? What do you want to look like?
A human.
It does require attunement, but so it doesn't work yet.
Yeah.
Give it time. You need to learn how to use it.
Just
Morgan, we do.
Just wear it for at least an hour. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Quill's. Sorry.
I was gonna say, Morgan, we need to give Irk attunement time.
Yeah, remember how when you wore the headband, it took a while for it to work?
Yes.
Similar idea here.
Oh, okay.
So what do you want to do? Are you going to leave and hope that by the time he needs it, he's attuned to it? Or are you going to wait for the hat
again? Whatever his disguise is going to be, it's not going to hold up under any sort of scrutiny.
It probably is going to look like probably going to look like a 6-year-old drew this, whoever you're trying to be.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Because, like, at the highest, but like, my spell save DC would be 10. Because if I use my intelligence, it would be god-awful.
How many of you guys
have seen Wait. The Hat of Disguise may have its own.
May have its own what?
It's got spell save DC.
It doesn't.
Oh, it does?
It is literally... All it says is, while wearing this hat, you can use an action to cast the Disguise Self spell from it at will. The spell ends if the hat is removed. That's all it says.
Yeah, so my DC for the hat is 10. So if anybody decides to get a little too nosy and look, they're gonna know, wait a minute, this isn't a person.
They have to
this is a lizard folk wearing a hat.
They have to do an actual investigation check. And the way it works, basically, is that because it's an illusion, if somebody were to touch you, they would feel your lizard skin instead of, the warm flesh of a person.
Yeah.
They might bump into your snout before they touched your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they might trip over your tail.
Oh, they might trip over your tail.
Yeah, they might have to be careful about what might be my non-existent tail.
Yeah, your invisible tail. Yes.
Yeah.
If you wear a skirt, it'll be fine, right? Because they'll be stepping over your skirt tail.
Oh my
skirt train.
Yeah, he might not make a very good disguise, but I'll have him roll like a check for it.
Well, it's going to be a while anyway. Morgan, what do you want to do while he's attuning to the hat? Are you going to leave anyway, or are you going to wait patiently for him to attune to it?
Just going to wait.
You're going to wait?
Just going to wait.
Okay.
Just going to wait.
So, Amethyst, if we have some time to kill, do you want me to help you look over your poison notes to see if it can be improved?
You may not like what I've been working on.
Quill will hold one of the vials in his hand. This is a failed version of my poison. Failed version of my potion. It can literally make someone explode. Try me.
my poison is an extreme, very extreme version of what Wormsbane wants. Based on... Fine, I'll show you. It's very... not... It hasn't worked yet. Ever. Irritating.
Is it because the body is able to prevent its effects, or is it not holding together?
I don't know what's wrong with it. And she's gonna show her notes. Basically, Amethyst would have been working on trying to make a chemical bioweapon to affect anything that doesn't have elven blood.
Anything that doesn't have elven blood.
Yeah, because Amethyst's mother usually the way I write her is she has an extreme version of Wormsbane views.
Yeah, that's
even if
she even looks down on anything that's not an elf. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Which is why one of the reasons why she hates her daughters.
So what you gonna?
She's gonna take out her notes. This is what I've been working on. So far, it has been able to make a half-elf sick, which is not what it's meant to do.
Whoa, math. That make Urkthert sick sometime too.
Let's see here.
Gonna make an Arcana check.
How do I need to do? Okay, intelligence 1. What kind of area of knowledge would this be?
Well, I'll let you do a medicine check if you want.
All right.
Okay, you don't see the flaw in the formula.
What do I see from what I know? From what I know of my process of developing my potion.
You can see that it is designed to target anything that's not elven. That it would cause any non. It's designed to cause the target to sicken and die.
Yes. I've been trying for years to fix whatever flaw there is, and it's irritating. Can I actually roll Arcana?
It essentially, at the moment, would make... Yeah, you can roll Arcana too. Yeah, go for it.
Let's see if this time Amethyst can figure it out. Okay, Arcana is a +4. Because for some reason I'm not... Why didn't I choose that for one?
Hey, you're better than me.
I can use... Look it up! 20 and I can use Flash of Genius. Because I can. Where's... +4. 24, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
For me to make my fucking bioweapon.
You realize that the real flaw is that even elven blood has become corrupted ever since the elven bloodline moved from the Feywild to the mortal plane.
Damn it. That's the problem.
Basically, this potion is going to affect anything but Fey.
I basically made a potion that'll kill things that aren't Fey. Or at least, well, based on the calculations, it sickens creatures with partial Fey blood and doesn't kill them.
Yeah, the Fey ancestry would still get sick from it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's still sick, but not death. Mm-hmm. So if you drunk it, you would die, Quill. But if I drank it, I'd just get
sick.
Vehemently ill.
Very, very, very sick. Yes. Incapacitated.
That could be rather useful as a poison.
Mm-hmm.
It may not have the desired effect of killing someone, but it could weaken them enough for someone to finish off.
What Mother wanted. I can't actually say what Mother wanted of it.
Exterminatus.
But I've I always tested it on my sister to see why she still kept getting sick. Because the original thought of it, she shouldn't get sick. Well, I guess it's good.
Yeah. At least it never properly worked, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
It would, yes. Well, I probably still would be here in a sense, because she would have likely still ran away. There'd just be a lot more dead beast folk. And humans. And dwarves. And anything else that's not elven blood.
Oof. Oof. That's... I can see why you tend to try and keep that to yourself at times.
But this still could cause mass death of the people Mother hates.
Any particular reason why your mother hates them, or is it just...
I'm... A smart young woman doesn't ask questions to those above her. Actually, she'd say a lady, not woman.
Morgan, you know of an entity, a deity, that may be able to modify this poison to make it do exactly what Amethyst wants it to do. Talona.
Wow.
Is that a good idea, though?
Whether or not you tell them this is up to you, but you know
that would be massively disrupting to law and order.
They may even be able to modify it to target a different, even reverse the intended effect, so that it only targets noble races.
Let me know when Ergtherd is done attuning.
Okay, then.
So, should I roll for that exquisite disguise now?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you're all just hanging around.
Alright, let's see what we think of.
So, I don't know what roll you think you're making, because...
It either charisma or intelligence, I feel like.
You don't have to make a roll by this.
You don't really have to make
rolling for?
It's funny for roleplay.
But it doesn't make any sense.
That's not what roleplay means. That's not what roleplay means.
I'm just... it's just how good he thinks of a disguise. I don't know. Alright, it's a pretty solid disguise.
I'm thinking of a disguise.
Who do you look like?
I
imagine that Earth is not particularly imaginative, so if you're trying to look like a human, you'd be looking like a human you've met. Would it be somebody you knew from the arena? Would it be some hobo?
Yeah, probably some hobo he ate.
Okay, you can't look like that, Erk. You have to look nice.
Why?
Because you look like a dirty hobo.
Nice people that you met would be possibly some of the human servants at Quill's house, because they had to dress nice, or the...
Amethyst is nice. Why don't we turn into Amethyst?
Yeah, there you go.
Look at us there looking annoyed.
You look like a slightly bad caricature of Amethyst.
Quill sniggers.
Okay, Erk, while I am flattered that you think I am a nice fleshy, you cannot look like me because I am already me.
Maybe.
What about other
Gilly fleshies, or the guy whose house you broke into, or...
Yeah, let's turn into him.
He lives here, that's a bad idea.
You're gonna turn... So you briefly turn into Lord Nash.
Amethyst, why packing up her notes?
Oh, wait. What about... And he remembers the portrait of the guy that he saw in his manor. And he decides to turn into that guy.
So you turn into the portrait of Lord Nash.
No, you know the God, remember that there was a painting of a guy like blonde hair, blue eyes, wearing plate mail, slaying a dragon. Yeah, he turns into that guy.
Just the idealized, the generic Wormsbane hero. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's...
Although it might look like the guy has a little bit of a kind of painty...
Yeah, I was going to say your complexion's going to look a little painted, yes.
Yeah.
that looks pretty okay.
Yeah. A little...
There's some brushstrokes on your armor.
Okay, then. Yeah. About this, how about you turn into one of the servants that we saw in Quill's mansion?
Because that's not as cool.
No. But Fleshy's didn't Coal City Fleshies not like Prodlands Fleshies or Prodlands Scalies?
Just one of the fleshy servants, not the...
One of the humanoid, one of the human looking servants. Because there were some captured humans that were on the staff as well.
Oh yeah. He'll probably turn into one of those.
Okay.
Probably one that probably most fits his build.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes. He's probably just some bald guy with a mustache.
I guess, Quill, I guess I'll work on... I think I have all the ingredients. I can work on mixing the poison later and testing it out.
Alright. Well, if we're doing this, and Quill will use prestidigitation... let's see if I can get this right. He uses prestidigitation to change his feathers to his father's colouring.
Nice.
And I remember that you can have two effects of the
Presto
two non-instant effects.
Yes.
Active at once.
Yes. What else are you going to do?
Am I able to use the same one again to basically change his voice? Or is that not how it works?
Let's have a look. So,
Pretty sure that's thermatology.
thaumaturgy, yeah. You can... Make a colour or small mark or a symbol appear on an object or surface for an hour. I don't think you can use Presto for this.
I want to use Presto for something, though.
What do you want to use Presto for?
I want to make Urt feel warm to the touch.
Fair.
Oh, so that way it doesn't feel... Alright.
Except
that
it does specify non-living material.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
He's alive. What could Quill do to make his... You've got Alter Self, Quill.
Right, I don't have that prepared, but I can switch out to...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll switch out enlarge reduce to Alter Self.
Cool.
So...
It's a wizard spell. You have it...
Yeah.
We are ready.
I do know Alter Self, so I can recreate my father's voice.
Yeah, you could look like your father. You could actually... It physically changes your body, so... unlike Disguise Self, where it's an illusion, you really would be, for all intents and purposes, your father. Until you drop concentration.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably have to wait until we get closer, because
where are you going?
I remember it only lasts a minute.
You can communicate through the rings wherever you are, right?
Oh yeah, right.
You could pretend to be a Lord Herblin to see if you can get us into like a event.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But where was
Would the
Morgan
auto
planning on?
effect thing on the voice also pertain to the mind?
What do you mean? You're gonna try and...
Because if it's trying to request if there's any kind of ball or anything for the ring,
It changes your
would that
appearance.
still mean it sounds like Quill? Yeah, then it would. It wouldn't.
Yeah, it doesn't...
Quill would still sound like Quill.
I'm going to allow it that you can change your vocal cords too, but you it does actually say the sound of your voice is changed by Alter Self, but what it doesn't give you is your father's memories and knowledge of special events. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no.
No, but you could ask through the ring. But wait, where did Morgan want us to go here? Right,
Where does Morgan want you to go? Yeah.
Where he wants to go, Morgan?
I was thinking we go back to the house that we robbed.
Why would you?
Yeah.
So you want to go back to the Mansion District?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right then. So you all heading out?
I mean, we could kill him, talk to him, eat him. Probably eat him by the end of it.
Morgan will smack Earthard upside the head.
What? We don't like him.
Hey,
right?
Don't hit him.
Oh.
Oh, Amethyst likes the lizard.
What is wrong with you? Why would you hit him? He just asked a question that doesn't deserve...
Better get going.
Yeah.
No, Eric, we'll tell you when we're going to eat somebody, and I'm sorry that Morgan hit you.
Okay.
No, thank you for apologizing for me. I really would have never done it myself.
I can tell. You seem like that type of person.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Play nice. Remember, you're on the same party.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Anyway.
Okay. So, are you ushering them all out of the door and leading them to the Mansion District?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, between the Guild District and the Mansion District is the slums and the Temple District. Is there anything you want to do on the way?
Do you want to take care of that bounty while on the way?
Or do you want to...
That would likely dirty our clothes and...
Yeah, yup. And
we need to look.
Alter Self only lasts for an hour, so yeah, you might want to...
I haven't cast it yet.
Oh, okay.
Plus...
It's smarter to cast it closer to the time.
Yeah, but in the meantime, you'll be walking through the streets looking like Quill.
Yeah.
Then I'm using prestidigitation to change my colors to something else too.
I thought we already
Could
covered
always use prestidigitation to clean the blood.
Haha.
President doesn't have spell slots.
Cover you in filth.
Oh.
Yeah, that should work.
Let's not get distracted for the 30th time.
Okay, so you're heading to the Mansion District. Okay. Ignoring anything on the way and going straight to the Mansion District. Yes?
Yes.
Cool. And
2.5 hours. 2.5 hours to do something that I wanted to do at the beginning of the session. Good job.
Okay?
No.
I feel like you're actually angry at us, and I'm kind of getting.
Are you? We were just
So Morgan,
playing.
Morgan, when you get there, what's your plan? You gonna walk straight up to the Nash house, or do you have something else in mind?
Well, he's gonna look to Amethyst. Well, you two need to, since you two have rings, I'm sure you could get in there really easily. And Arthur don't have a ring, so we'll probably stay out here, and I'll make sure Arthur doesn't get into anybody's hair.
Yeah.
I'll get in hair. Hair small on head.
I'll explain it later. Okay.
Right, so Quill will... Okay, so now that we're close enough, Quill will, duck into a little alley, alter self.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's like, okay. Let's do it. As he sounds like, Lord Herblin.
Okay, so Amethyst, or rather...
Amethyst.
Lady Aladame and Lord Herblin approach the door.
You ready to go, Lady Amadam?
I guess I am. I just wonder how this is going to turn out since we don't have an excuse.
I could potentially talk about business.
I guess that's the best bet.
Okay. So you're knocking on the door?
Yep.
And a footman answers. Looks you up and down and says, "Yes. What can I do for you?"
Would you like an audience with Lord Nash?
Would you now? What's the answer?
Indeed, I do. She'd do it in the...
Yeah.
Indeed, I do.
Right this way. And lead you through to the parlor. Is there anything you'd like to drink while you were waiting?
That is a very kind offer, but no. No, thank you.
And... Sorry?
I don't wish to partake.
Very well.
Quill's really trying his hard to try and act fancy when when he is sorely out of practice.
Okay, Morgan. You're there inside. What now?
I was staying outside.
You were staying outside. Yes.
Yes, with Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? What's our plan? In Urkther's words, huh?
We will sit here and wait.
Okay.
What plan?
They are the plan.
What they do?
They get information for us.
What? Already talked to blue vest fleshy before.
I'm glad you did, Arthur.
All right.
So what doing here?
We are doing absolutely nothing. We will sit here and wait.
No, why come here? What need to know?
We are getting information.
On what?
On these people.
What information?
Good information.
On what? Yeah, I don't know, and Urkler doesn't know. I'm actually just genuinely asking.
Like, yeah, what are they supposed to do? I have no idea what they're
What
supposed
are
to
we?
do either.
What are we coming here for? Like out of game?
I'm actually
Off the top of my head, I'm thinking to see if there's any kind of celebration.
What were you trying to say, Morgan?
We're trying to actually get information on Wormsbane. You know, like, what the fuck did they do to this city?
It's pretty obvious, I think, what they're doing.
Yeah, and now we need to know how we can infiltrate that.
So you're trying to find a way in.
Mm-hmm.
okay, because I had no clue
Makes
what the
a lot
fuck
of sense.
I had no clue what the fuck I was supposed to be doing. I don't know about Quill.
Yeah, that's part of the reason.
I
think
presume
you
that
should
we're
have been in
trying
here
to.
for when we went into the building and maybe left Amethyst outside.
But okay,
I don't know. That's just my suggestion.
So out of character, what they're supposed to be doing is asking, asking Lord Nash about Wormsbane. And
Basically, if there's any like events or.
But if they are already Wormsbane, aren't they supposed to already know about Wormsbane?
Well, have you told them anything?
Ooh, we could use the fact that Amethyst is new to Coal City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a plausible cover story.
All right.
Yeah.
So when Lord Nash enters the parlor, he goes, "Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Lady Aladam, what brings you to Coal City? I thought your mother had banned you from this town."
I'm looking for my dear sister. My mother has forbade it. I know that my sister is. You've heard stories of dear Elira. She's has popped off at the mouth at other members and has been quite irritating.
I see.
It wouldn't be any surprise that she'd run to the one place we were told not to go.
Does make sense. Though knowing her, she'd have run off to the Pridelands or something. Speaking of which, how is your homeland, Lord Herblin? I heard you were having some trouble with your son.
Things are going well. I've been able to convince my son to fall in line with the goings on.
He's taken the vows?
Yes.
Might be better to say indeed he has.
Indeed he has.
Capital! Well, we could always, is he following in the family business then?
Indeed he is. That potion of his is doing rather well in keeping the slaves strong. Should allow them to survive transport.
Well, that's good, I suppose, but we could do with keeping them subdued also. We've had to resort to rather drastic measures here in Coal City. I'm sure you've heard.
Enlighten me.
Well, thanks to some advice from, well, it's rather interesting, actually. The rumor is that my son approached the council and made a speech convincing the council to take a harder line with criminals, regardless of whether they were noble or beast folk. And, which included, potentially, sending all the beast folk away if they weren't obeying the law. And of course, since the beast folk have a tendency to not even understand the laws, it's allowed to give. It's given as legal precedent to pretty much do whatever we like with the beast folk. It was our masterstroke, really. I couldn't be more proud.
This is out of character.
Yeah, Quill is realizing that. Yeah, Quill internally is thinking this is a bigger shitstorm than we thought.
Yes, that's genius. Whatever you wish with the beast folk without having to worry about even educating them. That's quite genius.
Of course, we have to, go through the motions of offering them the opportunity to obey the law and fall in line, but
most of them would rather attack you if you even hold a weapon. Even if you're not even if it's not drawn.
Indeed, most of them consider any intention to make them obey the law as a threat against their liberty. Which, of course, we can interpret as an intention as a threat against our laws and our culture and civilization itself. Which, of course, would result in imprisonment, death, or transportation.
That's quite smart.
Indeed.
And I can see why you're proud.
If only he would actually return home. There are rumors that he's no idea who he was and doesn't remember me to come back, but surely there's something rattling around in his head, because otherwise he wouldn't have shown up here.
Nice.
Funnily enough, he's been seen hanging out with your son, Lord Herblin.
Oh.
So if your son is now a member, hopefully it shouldn't be too long before Morgan falls in line also. And makes it official.
Yeah, internally, Quill's thinking, Morgan's actually part of this as well.
Did my footman neglect to bring you drinks?
Oh no, we chose not to drink.
Yeah, the journey was quite long.
Well, all the better reason to relax and indulge, don't you think? I do have some rather fine cognac. Please, share a drink with me. And he pulls a bell rope.
Yeah, I don't know if Lord Herblin's an alcohol drinks or not, because
I mean, it would appear rude to turn it down, wouldn't it?
then yeah, I would partake. Yeah. Because right now I am desperately trying to act noble when and I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing.
Amethyst would try to subtly sniff the drink before taking a sip.
To
see if there smells anything off.
Smells like
cognac. Quinn wouldn't know that.
Okay, so there's no
almondy smell or anything like that, no.
Which then she'd take a sip.
Yeah.
Amethyst is a poison. She knows how not to get poisoned.
Mm-hmm. Good, isn't it?
It's spectacular.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Will you be attending the meeting tonight?
I must have missed that one on my travels. Do you mind reminding me? I have been more focused on trying to find the missing piece rather than as my mother requested.
Well, yes, I imagine that you wouldn't have been informed of it since you're not supposed to be here.
But while I'm here, I can't attend it. I've already informed Mother that I'm here to try and find her.
Excellent.
I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
Well, we'll be meeting a few doors down in the Dredvik mansion.
Ah.
Right.
Of course.
Was there anything in particular that I've been blathering along, talking about all kinds of nonsense, and I haven't asked why you what the reason for this visit was? Was it purely social, or did you have business to attend to?
Social.
Social.
I wanted to talk to someone who I knew was respected for my first time in Coal City, who's lived here.
Ah, very flattered that you chose me.
Of course. You are a well-respected name, sir.
I should hope so. It took me a long time to get on the council.
Do you mind doing me a favor if you see my sister to tell me?
If I see Elira?
Yes.
I hope I don't. She's quite the troublemaker.
Oh, I hope you don't as well, I hope. But she is the troublemaker, and you are part of the council. It would not surprise me, especially with those frivolous views of her.
You know, there is an organization in town known as the Guild of Shadows that would allow, if you pay the right money, they can make sure that Elira never bothers any of you again.
Why that would be an interesting solution. And Mother wants us both alive. She wants Elira to be brought back alive and to conform, as that would appear much better. Rather than losing track of her and having her die out on the road. It'd be a shame.
Very well. I just thought I'd put it out there as an option. We do have, there are also mercenaries that you could hire to help you with the search.
I will look into it. But
some of them are even beast folk, but they work for us as long as we pay them.
That might be a good idea. She's sadly more likely to trust one of them.
Indeed.
So irritating.
I know what it's like to have a black sheep in the family. My son ran off when he was still a teenager.
Is this normal for some teenagers or something?
He even took one of my pistols.
That's downright shameful. Stealing from the family. I'm sure him and Elira would get along great. She stole a helm of teleportation.
Really? Well, she could be anywhere then.
Yes, but knowing her, she'd go to the one place she's banned because she'd think of some conspiracy theory. Oh, there's a reason why we're banned from this. There's a reason for this, for that.
Surely even she should know that we have a tight grip on Coal City now. If she's really as much of a beast folk lover as you say, she'd either be caught up with some sort of resistance group, or she'd have made her way to somewhere like, I don't know, Radaman.
Maybe I'll check there after. It's best to check the most civilized place in hopes that she thought some grand conspiracy on why Mother wouldn't want us here even after it's been
Indeed.
cleansed. It's best, but for me, it's best not to question my elders.
Quite. Well, it's been a pleasure, but I do have council matters to attend to.
I'm sure you do.
So if there's nothing else, I will see you at the meeting later on.
See you at the meeting, Lord Nash. And Amethyst will do like a respectful curtsy, since respecting elders.
Mm-hmm. He knocks back.
Quill would do a bow.
Okay.
Thinking. Okay.
Askvis will see you out. The footman.
Of course.
What?
I'm just oddly stressful trying to think of excuses.
But no, I was I'm silently shitting bricks that I'm discovered at any second. Because admittedly Quill would, I don't really know how to act fancy, and all it takes is one slip of the tongue.
You did all right. You did the right thing and let him do most of the talking.
Yeah.
And he gave us some information.
Okay. So once you've left, what do you do?
Just let's. She's gonna lead them back to Urk and Morgan.
Okay. Morgan.
Yeah.
Lord Herblin and Amethyst return. What do you do?
Alright. What did we get our hands on?
We know there's a meeting tonight. Also, your father talks a lot about you.
Yeah.
You said what?
Well, he was proud of you. Extremely proud, actually.
How did you talk to him?
We really let him do most of the talking, but
yeah.
Apparently you made some type of speech to the council, and you were able to sway them into being strict on the laws, no matter who it was, and you basically were able to get them allowing that you can do whatever you want with beast folk, because they don't know the laws anyway.
Yeah, I hear that they've been abusing the law. That's why I'm trying to step in and make sure that they're all checked.
And apparently, and this is a hunt, and of course Quill, switched his voice back to,
his own
original one. His own voice. And apparently, you were his son.
Yeah, I know I'm my father's son. That's why he's my father. Why are we even talking about my dad? My dad's in Nunderland.
Didn't Morgan Fleshy say that father person
Lord Nash claims he's your father.
Because he did state that that you took one of his guns. And if you remember from the case that you stole, there was only one, and they were a pair.
He also said the name Morgan.
Yeah, well, I find it hard to believe that my father somehow got out of Nunderland.
Your father is Lord Nash.
No crap, he's Lord Nash.
That's what he claims. I don't even know what this Nunderland is. But what is that? What are you talking about?
Want to tell him? Tell her? Or
He's looking off at the mansion that they just left from.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just trying to think. Give me a moment.
Okay. Take as long as you need.
Yeah. While he's doing that, it's like, I can't believe that fucking worked.
Men love to talk about themselves and their interests. Keep quiet and you can learn a lot.
I thought any second I'd blow it.
Just, I've learned to let men babble on and wait for a time to strike.
Fleshies talk a lot.
Yeah.
You okay? Did anything bad happen? Did anything bad happen while I was gone?
No.
Good.
No. He asked a bunch of questions.
Well, that sounds
Morgan just answer funny. Urkthirt not understand.
Maybe one day you will. Well, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna go check that house out. If that's actually my father, I want to know how he got out of Nunderland.
Are you sure you didn't,
Bad idea to go alone.
But none of us can go with him.
Yeah, that would look highly suspicious.
Unless I come out and claim I bumped into you. I'm fairly good at lying.
Maybe come back later?
Yeah, there's a meeting thing happening.
You're right, this would break the disguise.
We could bring you to the meeting or come early to the meeting and wait outside the door with you. Say that we found you. Or that Quill brought you. That's a much better idea.
Yeah.
Be way too coincidental for you to just suddenly appear after he talked about you in that situation.
Yeah. Although now I'm gonna try and figure out what the vows are. Otherwise my cover's blown.
I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I took the vows when... What was a normal age for someone to join Wormsbane?
Probably a teenager.
I took them when I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it was a bit early, as I was early teen.
That's fine.
But,
I was actually thinking maybe 12. So when you said 13.
Oh, actually, I thought you meant late teens.
I was going, yeah. But then I realized, so I don't know if this is the same as true in America, but in the UK, when in the Church of England, once you become 12, you can decide whether you want to be confirmed.
Okay, well, the Amethyst would have taken it 12 or even maybe 11 if just due to her accelerated growth.
Maybe. But yeah.
I'm gonna really quick. I took them when I was 11, a year early.
Cool.
It was one of the few times Mother smiled at me. It was a nice day.
Oh. So
But come on.
Morgan suspects that this Lord Nash is not the real Lord Nash. Or at least not the real... What is your father's first name, Morgan?
He doesn't have one.
You didn't come
I'll
up with
come up with one. I'll
Well,
come up with one.
Since you were raised on a ranch, how about Jeremiah? Or,
All right, that works.
yeah. Or, Jethro.
Let's find an inn to stay at, so this time we don't break curfew and we can talk there.
You know, I'd rather not let my father know I'm here. Just throw another fucking hat in the ring.
Well, Lord Herblin and I are expected to be at the meeting tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. You can get as much information as you can. I'm sure we'll find a way in.
Alright. So what do you want to do while you're waiting for the meeting?
Well, I could potentially see about allies in somewhere like the Guild of Technology. See if there's any that argue against the council.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guild of Technology?
Yeah, they make all sorts of things over there.
Interesting.
They mostly handle mechanical, but that's where somewhere I'm joined.
Morgan, you'd realise you're being watched and followed by a street urchin.
He'll turn around. Can we help you?
The kid looks startled and runs off.
He'll turn back around. As you were saying.
Don't just... There's a kid watching us. That's not good. And she's gonna run after, since he did point it out.
So you're going to chase the kid down?
I don't have anything to, like, paralyze. I don't have any, like, old person.
Wouldn't you have the speed to actually catch up? Because rogue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good cunning action.
Run, dash.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In front of the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can be very, very speed on the cleric.
Suddenly she's behind the kid, and then just suddenly in front of it.
Or it's behind you.
I get it. So why were you watching? Why were you looking at us?
Just, information gathering.
For why would someone like you need information?
That's how we make our money, miss. We sell it, see? Anybody wants to know anything can come to the Sparrows and for the right amount of coin make us sing.
How about for an amount of coin and make it forget?
That works.
How much?
How much you got?
Enough.
I'll take it.
You're not taking it. How about 2 gold?
What's wrong? Or
5.
blocking.
Fine then. And come back. Fine then. 5 gold it is.
Whoa. You gave in too easily. I should have asked for more.
If you would have asked for more, I wouldn't have given in, kid. How old are you?
8.
You need it more than I do.
Thanks, miss.
You're welcome. And if I hear anything getting out, I will
Won't be from
have
me.
my revenge.
Watch out for serpents.
She just nods and just dashes back over to the group. Hate to kid off, he's gonna forget everything. Cute kid.
Oh,
We need to watch out for serpents. I want to get us a hotel room so we can talk without worrying about listening ears.
oh, go to funny drink. Place.
Go
Or-
what?
Not have
Go to
they're
funny.
not go to funny drink place a long time.
Yes, funny drink place, Erickson. Also, want to start working on my poison, so
Okay.
we could split up and meet up again later in the night.
Nowhere to go. Third, not arena play. Or third.
You're breaking up.
Huh?
We're not catching all of your words.
What did I leave off on?
You're breaking up. Like we can
man.
only hear. Bit. Anyway, so you're going to try and go to an upscale,
Yeah,
an upscale hotel in the posh part of town.
that's what Amethyst wants to do, and like she suggested, possibly separating the group to do what they want.
Splitting the party, huh?
No, like because he's gonna go get information. She doesn't know what Morgan wants to do yet, but I'm sure.
Yeah.
What does Morgan want to do?
Okay, is it working now?
No.
No.
What does Morgan
What
want
does
to do?
Morgan want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's like the second time I've been asked that question this session. Wow.
Should we be asking more or less?
That I don't know if I should give an answer or not.
Well,
But I would definitely appreciate it if I got more.
yeah, okay. So,
Now.
what do you want to do?
Well,
Can
honestly,
everybody hear me?
Yes.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, can you hear me? Alright, nice.
Okay.
The plan has been achieved, and we essentially have two spies who can now infiltrate the Worm's Vein and get all the information that we need.
Okay.
So
I
now it sounds like we need more information before we can actually do anything.
Okay. So, in the meantime, while you're waiting for the meeting to possibly get more information, do you want to go collect the bounty? Do you want to check into a hotel? Do you want to investigate these urchins, the spirals, and the serpents he was talking about? Or do you want to go to one of your other guild contacts? Do you want to swing by the arena? Do you want to... What was that?
Is my audio still working? Or
Your audio's
did it
still being
break up?
your audio's still being glitchy. Yeah.
Damn it. Ugh,
You
I
know,
don't know what's going on. Hold on. Fuck, what's going on with...
Let's go get that bounty over with.
Cool.
okay. Yeah, we can do
Okay.
that.
Can anybody...
Yeah, we can hear
Mike?
you. Mostly we can hear
Yeah.
you.
We can hear you, but your audio is still terrible.
Mm-hmm. Quill, are you on board with getting the collecting the bounty? You're muted at the moment.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Okay.
Ah,
I was suggesting about going over to Guild Technology, but yeah, we'll do this first.
Okay.
And of course, by the end of the hour, of course, when Quill had enough time to, duck somewhere, took up to the skies.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Because, Lord Herban walking around and talking in a different voice would indicate there's someone that's, well, impersonating him.
I don't think many people know who Lord Herblin is, apart from, members of the Wormsbane. But anyway. Just out of curiosity, none of you have true sight or anything like that, do you?
Nope, nobody.
No.
That's what I thought. Okay. Anyway. You're heading back towards the slums to collect this bounty. All right. So you go to the address indicated on the bounty. It's a shitty flat in a block of flats. The whole place looks run down, and of course there are several beast folk looking at you with suspicion as you make your way to the relevant door. Are you just gonna barge in, or are you gonna knock? How do you want to approach this?
And Quill will ask Amethyst, like, so, how you want to do this? Quick and quiet, or do you want to make this spectacle?
Might better to be quick and quiet. Give me 1 second.
Alright.
I am going to coat a bullet in, which poison is it? Which one do I want to use?
The boom potion?
Oh, actually, yeah. If Quill lets me, I want to coat a 2 bullets in boom.
This is gonna be a short fight.
Alright, just keep in mind it has quite a bit of a kick.
How big is the radius? Before she puts it on?
About
20 foot.
About the range of a fireball if it overwhelms them.
Okay, so it should be able to be contained in one of these rooms without much problems. I could use the purple worm poison I have on hand. Or the boom. What do you think?
Depends. Do you want this to be a case that no one knows what happened, or do you want it to look like he was made an example of?
What'd be better for the organization would be an example.
All right.
Then go boom.
If you're preparing to... Sorry? Just type it.
Yeah.
Dude. You sound like Internet Explorer. I don't care if I'm being a little bit mean.
You sound like Wally banging a fax machine.
Fleshy friends want Uxa to break down door.
No, we can knock. I'm sure I can talk my way in.
Alright.
Or I could use my thieves' tools. But other people are watching.
You want to knock?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry, sir. I just wanted to speak to you.
Go away.
Would you like some Girl Scout cookies?
They made of real Girl Scouts.
We do have a special order form. If you fill it out, we can get it made of real Girl Scouts.
Door's open.
You gonna go in there?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you step into the room. But you open the door and step in. It smells of death, and there are piles of bone and putrefying flesh all over the place.
She's gonna pull out.
Go.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. She's gonna pull out some papers that she basically sometimes she writes in other languages. So these papers are all in Sylvan. They aren't actually forms, but
Yeah, I know.
they can look like forms to the uneducated.
You don't see anyone else in the. You don't see anybody in the room. You don't see the source of the voice. And it's Urkthat sniffs the air. Make a perception check, Urkthat. Okay, you smell him. He's definitely in here. You just don't see him. Are you all coming into the room?
Yeah.
Morgan?
Can I come in the room stealthily?
Yeah, of course you can.
Alright.
Oh my god, this was one of my dumbest excuses. I just started like hearing the. You ever the thing where random songs will play in your head?
Mm-hmm.
I just had that like the song like the Girl Scout song from Beetlejuice come into my head. I'm like Girl Scouts.
Anyway. So the door closes as you all enter the room. And a poisonous yellow-green fog fills the room.
Counterspell!
Right?
Counterspell, huh? Let's have a look. When you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting your spell, since you don't see him casting the spell, you can't counter it. That's what I thought. Okay. So can you...
Sorry.
No, that's
Well,
fine.
Morgan's gonna give himself resistance.
Con saves, please.
Oh, thank God I'm fairly durable.
Shit, I felt that.
Nope. Apparently Cole's having an off day. With the alcohol softened and up.
So, 5d8. 27 points of damage if you failed. The DC is 15. So, Amethyst and Quill failed and take the full 27. But Urkthat and Morgan only take half.
That's so...
Half of 27 would be 13.
What a kind wish.
And half again would be 6.
Yeah, Quill, like, Brett's just like, fuck!
And
That's not a...
because he's cast a spell that broke the invisibility, you now see this dude by the door.
Oh, fuck, I know what that is! Ah!
Can Morgan get a surprise round if this guy's passive perception is not higher than 17?
It's 18. Roll initiative.
I know what that is. I really hope I can roll history after we kill him
Come on.
to see if Amethyst can recognize. No.
So, highest is Quill.
Wait.
Go on.
Anthony. Well, let me check something real quick.
Okay.
No. Never mind.
What?
I a part of my head that was like, wait, don't you have a weapon of warning? You can't be surprised. And no, I don't have a weapon of warning. I have a sentinel shield.
Both got 6s.
Wow.
Do it again. There we go. Okay. So it would be one.
How fast do you guys think this is gonna make it past the first round?
I'm gonna go ahead and mind sliver.
Okay. Give me just a second to finish writing down everybody's turn order.
Okay.
There we go. All right. So mind sliver requires an intelligence save. Yes.
Yep. They're out the pass 16.
Gets a 15, so it fails.
What's that good?
How much damage?
Okay.
Do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Mind sliver. Damn it.
Are we all within 5 feet of this thing?
At least within 10. I mean, the room itself's only about 20 by 20. So
Yes, my damage output just improved to the. Still at 3d6. So, and he has to deduct a 1d4 from a saving throw.
from the next saving throw. Yes. Can you roll the 3d6?
Yeah, next saving throw. Yep, I'm on it.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and my tools. Nope, doesn't affect psychic damage.
Exclamation R space 3d6. There we go. 13 points of damage. Con save.
That is a nice chunk of health.
Yeah. Let's see if he maintains concentration on his cloud kill spell. Yes, he does. Okay. Amethyst, what do you want to do?
I'm an assassin. I have the assassinate feature. That's good. Pretty sure technically that counts in this situation, right?
Well, he got a surprise round off of us, so
Wait,
I don't think so.
so he can't turn in the combat yet. That was outside combat, though. He technically has not turned in this combat.
No, all right.
He initiated the combat, so no.
No, damn it. I was trying. Well, pistol time.
Come on, good hit.
25. With bottles help action helping her aim.
By the way, you should have made a con save too. Because you started your turn in the cloud kill still. But the 25 hits.
That's with the boom potion, not 20.
Oh!
So does that do
What?
the normal damage plus boom potion damage?
Wait. You already rolled to hit with a 25.
It's a con save.
Oh,
That's a con save.
That's the con save. Okay.
Yes, for a con save.
Okay. So yeah, you don't. You only take.
And I remember that he has to pass my spell save DC.
Yeah. So.
And normal roll damage roll. I'll roll the damage roll. Normal damage.
So the
it's also
poison damage is
magical.
7. So yeah, do double the dice damage, including double the boom damage.
What's the boom damage? But no, it didn't get that 20, Anthony. That 25 was the hit.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. So
14 normal damage. And what's the boom damage? I don't know that.
You pass the save.
It's 8d6.
Yeah.
Did he pass the save? Plus 4. 11, no.
No.
So you did a total of 36.
36 plus 7.
But that 22 is 11. It's 25.
Wait, what?
He's resistant to fire. Technically, the boom is fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Cunning act. I want to hide. Move out of the fog cloud and hide.
Does it look bloodied?
Yeah. And speaking of which, okay, it loses concentration, and so the cloud.
I have a 30.
Sorry?
I have a 32. I have a 32 to hide.
Okay. Can you all make dexterity saving throws, please?
I just moved away. Okay.
I got. Is this another spell?
This is fireball, and you can see it this time.
Counter spell.
Yep.
It's like, oh no, you don't, little fucker.
You all hear in your head. Well, he projects a variety of horrifying, flesh-tearing images into your brains. Exit. You're attacking. Charge.
What else does Arthur do? Diplomacy? I'd love to see Arthur try diplomacy.
Charge. Tooth sword. Both of those hit.
Yeah, I'm thinking that we're going to be reducing this thing to coleslaw.
That's the plan. Yep. Roll damage. 7d6 is 10d6 is of fire damage, which gets halved. Plus 14. What is with the internet today? I see what you're doing.
Maybe it got too pissed yesterday and it's currently having a hangover.
No, the YouTube live chat keeps glitching out. So if people are trying to message me, I have no idea. Sorry. Okay, so that's 49 points of damage. Yeah, I saw what you did. Oh, plus what?
Where'd that last 33 come from?
Yeah, because wait. Okay, so the tooth sword. Okay, I'm really confused now. Okay, so the normal attack, the one that wasn't critical. Why did you do 7d6 for the first one? Because you crit on a 19. Alright. So, according to your character sheet, normal damage with a tooth sword is 2d6 plus 3d6 of fire plus 7 if you're raging. And if you get a crit, then it would be 5d6 of slashing, 7d6 of fire, plus 7. Yes? Now, if you added that all together, it would be 7d6 of slashing, 10d6 of fire, which would then be halved, plus 14. Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you have anything else? The reason why you rolled?
Yeah. So, so if that's the case, the 7d6 makes sense. The 10d6 makes sense. What about the 5d6 and the 2d6 that you rolled separately? I don't get those. The rerolls for the great weapon fighting. Oh, okay. So, I see. So that was actually 5, 6, 7, 8 was replaced with 19. So that was 41. And then the 33 would actually have been 38. Okay. Oof, that was a good chunk of damage. Alright then. Before you end your turn, like to action surge, you're gonna make sure that Morgan doesn't get. You're gonna make sure Morgan doesn't get a turn, huh? Both of those hit.
Although, to be fair, we did make him bored.
Make Morgan board?
No, we made Uktha bored.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
And I don't know about you guys, but I imagine a bored barbarian is a dangerous barbarian.
Yes.
We just need to get a pair of keys and just jingle in front of his face. I'm sure that'll keep him entertained.
No difference there. Still 23.
Like,
yep. And the fire. 16. So
go like, here, Erky. I wish I had some keys to jingle. I like jingling keys.
So 24. So 23 plus 24 is 47. Alright. He's still up.
Okay, how?
Morgan's turn.
You muting.
Okay. Bonus action, steady aim.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna shoot the...
Shoot the death lad.
Yeah.
Go on then.
The death side.
With the... with the quint barrel musket.
Oof.
And this is going to be the ice one. I don't know what the cantrip's called.
Chill touch? No, not frostbite. Frostbite.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Only the 24 hits.
All right.
Or Ray of Frost.
Yeah, Ray of Frost. I don't know how much damage Ray of Frost does. I think it's like 3d8. What's... Okay.
3d8.
Nothing else to add.
But half it because it's resistant to cold.
God damn it. Learning somehow.
6.
And then there's the sneak attack damage.
We did effectively attempt to throw it into a meat grinder.
And he's down.
Alright.
Alright.
But, Morgan, if there's anything that you can do to kill it outright, instead of just knocking it unconscious, by all means do it.
No. I'm not the person to kill people.
You remember the kill of shadows. But yeah, I suppose you should be courteous and let Amethyst be the one to finish it off. Quill, are you doing anything?
Quill. Quill's gonna be casting Cure Wounds on himself, because fuck, he took a shit ton of damage.
Okay. Amethyst?
Wait, what?
Your turn, what do you do? The Death Lad's unconscious.
Well, she's gonna put in a normal bullet and shoot it.
Alright, roll the hit.
Actually, I should probably... Actually, you said it's unconscious? No, I'm gonna slash at it with my dagger.
Makes more sense. Roll the hit with advantage.
Okay.
And, 2-weapon fighting.
Ooh.
Because I have daggers. Both crits?
He very dead.
Okay.
How do you want to do it?
She's gonna just slice its neck twice.
Okay.
And just step back.
Just from chin to belly.
Yeah. Okay. Can I please roll history to see if she recognizes this? Please.
Quill gets 9 hit points back.
From all of her studies.
Once the Death Lad is dead, it dematerializes, leaving a smelly stain on the ground.
Ugh.
She's gonna presto herself any blood off her and her clothes and her daggers.
It also leaves a gemstone behind.
What's this? She's gonna pick it up. I roll history, Anthony.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
I can't say,
27.
even though we got slightly jumped, we didn't do too badly. You didn't do too badly there.
Yeah, you did well.
Yeah, so I chose one of the easier ones to make it quick. Should we go turn it in?
If you...
This
Get our money?
implanted in the Slard's brain is a magic control gem. The Slard must obey whoever possesses the gem and is immune to being charmed while so controlled.
Ooh. Oh. This was a Slad. This wasn't a bullywog.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to see something cool?
Sure.
She's gonna summon it.
The Death Slard returns with all its hit points.
Yeah, Quill's immediately pulling out a sword. thinking that thing's on the attack again.
That's also going to charge, apparently.
Hey, no, don't. Urk, stop it.
Although, I would say both of those probably didn't hit.
No, they did. 27 and 20 hit.
Fucking hell!
Well, at least anytime it dies, she can resummon it.
Yeah, Quill, when Amethyst said to calm down, he would have returned his
You
sword.
are going to need to hand in physical proof that you killed the Slard, so... Have fun with it while it lasts. But you're going to have to return it to the Guild of Shadows at some point.
Yeah.
Well, couldn't we just cut off a piece of it?
It'll just dissolve in the goo again.
It just goes back to limbo. Yeah.
You're going to have to give up the toy.
I don't want to give up the toy. I know I will. I know.
Kirk. I know, Quill is not trying to be, insulting. It's basically, it's understandable that this is like a useful tool.
Urk, stop attacking it. It listens to me.
Mm-hmm. It's not fighting back.
Because this thing controls it. Watch this. Sit down.
It sits cross-legged.
At least you have some manners. But, see? Look. See? It listens to whatever I say. As long as I have this little gemstone. And I can desummon it. And she's going to desummon it. And put the stone in her bag. Bottles. Actually, well, you know what? She's going to put it in a different pocket that she keeps bottles in. I'm not having you have access to that.
You're not going to let Bottles have the Slard.
No, she's not. I feel like Bottles
Eat it. Eat the gem.
Bottles doesn't have a mouth. He just pulls bottles out. No mouth. He can't. It isn't capable of speak.
Morgan.
Or eating.
Fair enough.
Morgan, you're a rogue. Do you want to sleight of hand that gemstone?
I need to turn this into the Guild of Shadows, so there's some proof, though. So it'll be sad that I have to.
But, hey, at least you gained 500 gold out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am. But, should we turn it in? No?
It's up to you.
Want to do that?
Yeah. We should go turn it in.
Cool. Alright. So you head back to the Guild of Shadows. Passing several other buildings on the way, including a closed shop that appears to be a locksmith, and a tavern called the Rat's Nest. On the way back to the Black House, the Guild of Shadows. So you all go to the door and give the password? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Whispers is impressed. Oh, no, I don't have... Let me check something.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, the camera's still... My YouTube app on my phone is being annoying. I'm not seeing a picture. But anyway. Whispers is impressed, accepts the gemstone and gives you your 500 gold. Well done.
Well, I do something.
You're now officially a member of the Guild of Shadows. Strike swiftly. Let no one see you.
He's gonna nod. It's just gonna turn to the party and hand them each 125.
Nice.
Nice.
You sure, Amethyst?
You helped me, did you not? You've earned this reward as much as I have.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Although I gotta say, while out there, you're a natural.
And then the first times I got my hands bloodied. It's just that I know prestidigitation.
Right, so I remember 125. So 7,409.
So let's see. At the moment, yeah, you got. So you're one penny. You're one coin shy of having 7,500. If you add 125, it would be 7,624.
Yep, 624.
Looks like it has 6,000 gold pieces. Yes, you do. So now you have 6,125.
So,
all right.
if there's still time before the event, I do want to try to find a place to set up and try and make a batch of my poison.
Well, I'm sure the Chirurgian would be happy to share his workspace.
Unless we have anything else to do. Morgan, you seem to be the leader, so is that okay?
I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
As long as we stick to the plan.
Of course. By my calculations, it's be ready by the time we need to start leaving.
Myself, I could do with finding getting a hold of some spells, as in something like phase step or dimension door. See if we can't. If we truly need to get out of dodge.
Magic items seem good to have. Okay. So, Quill wants to peruse the books at the Guild of Shadows to see if there's any spell books containing those spells. Now, in terms of... What type of wizard are you again, Quill?
I am a abjuration.
So, Misty Step. Pretty sure that these are both not. Misty Step is Conjuration, 2nd level. And Dimension Door.
I remember it's 50 gold per level.
Yes. Dimension Door is 4th level and is Conjuration also. So, yeah, it's not just gold, though. It's time. How
much time do you think we have before we need to do this?
So, if you want to learn Dimension Door, it's going to take you 8 hours. Whilst Misty Step will only take you 4.
I will do Misty Step then.
And it will cost, so 4 hours and 200 gold.
Yep, 200 gold. Right, change my number. Alright, change the 6 to a 2 on the 100. Current gold, 7,200.
That's 400.
24.
200, not 400. 6 would be reduced to 4.
Oh, okay.
So
All right. Now the number is
6,400.
742. Yeah.
Yeah, 7,424. And yeah,
Yep.
well, that's going to take you 4 hours.
Yep. And I remember Mystic Step is 2nd level, right?
Yes. And Urkther wants to buy a magic item. Is that right? Yeah, he's tired of carrying all this useless gold around. Okay, so what kind of magic item would Urkther be looking for? He's not interested in armor. He's already got an amazing sword. So what does he want?
Somebody to patch up his defenses? Like somebody that makes his head hurt less?
Makes his head hurt less. Well...
You know, like somebody that allows him to resist psychic damage?
Oh, that's an interesting idea. Braces of defense would cost about, 5,000 if you got them from anywhere else, but if you buy them through the Guild of Shadows, you can get them for 2,500 and would increase your AC by +2.
Would that mess with his unarmored defense?
It says, while wearing these braces, you gain a +2 bonus to AC if you're wearing no armor and using no shield.
Fair enough.
So the way I interpret that is, yeah, as he can absolutely wear the braces of defense. Same with the cloak of protection if he wants to add another 1 to it, and those are uncommon. He could also get a headband of intellect again if he wanted to be smarter again. There's also...
Isn't that like a ring of resilience or something?
Yeah, Ring of Resistance is also rare. Would also be from the Guild of Shadows, about 2,500. And you can choose it, you can have it be resistance to psychic if that's what you want.
Because I know out of game that if he's a bare-tooted barbarian, that would mean that he's resistant to all damage types.
Mm-hmm. So do you want a Ring of Resistance, Urkther? As well as the Braces of Defense? Both of which will require attunement.
Oh, shit.
And you're already attuned to the Amulet of Health. The Cloak of Elvenkind... No, that's Amethyst. My bad. You're attuned to... I don't know what...
Don't tell them my attunement items. That's private information.
Sorry. I was looking at the wrong character sheet.
I think he's a two-sword.
The two-sword.
And I don't think the hat counts.
Actually, the hat would count, because that is also an attunement item.
So, yeah, he only has one more free slot.
So, what do you want to give up if you want both the Braces of Defense and the Ring of Resistance? You'll take the braces? Okay. So that leaves you with 3,625.
Yeah, I thought to just suggest something for psychic damage because that way
that would plug
up one of your major weaknesses.
That would plug the gap in his resistance. You are correct.
Just buy them from the Guild of Shadows. They'll get it for you cheaper.
Yeah, he's getting you.
Yeah,
if you get it through Whispers, you get it for 2,500 instead of $5,000.
Mm-hmm. Should I get Amethyst anything before she starts working on her potion?
Do you want something absolutely ridiculous, Urkther, for the other 2,500? The stone of controlling earth elementals. If the stone is touching the ground, you can use an action to speak its command word and summon an earth elemental, as if you'd cast the conjure elemental spell. The stone can't be used this way again until the next dawn. The stone weighs 5 pounds.
Does that require attunement as well?
No, it doesn't, which is why I suggested it.
Oh. Meaning he can essentially tag team with that damn thing.
No, you cannot eat the rock. Do you want an earth do you want to be able to summon an earth elemental friend? I shall spend the rest of it on snack boxes. Are you taking the rock? From the butcher. No, you're not taking the rock.
Well,
okay, so you're going to spend 3,625 gold at the butcher shop.
Oh, the butcher's gonna be happy with you. Because that's not an insignificant chunk of change.
Indeed, you could probably buy the shop from him for that. But anyway, not quite.
Hey, before would there be time to both do my potion stuff and get one item from Whisper? At least see if Whisper can get me an item.
I'm sorry, what was your question?
Would there be time to do my potion stuff and get like one item from Whisper? Because I have one item.
You've got 4 hours to kill. How long is your potions going to take to make?
I'm going to make as many as I can, but I do want to see if Whisper can get me a better pistol. Maybe a +2 and see how much that'd be.
Alright. So, pistols normally cost
Does that be... Yeah.
250 gold. If we add +2 on that...
I may not have enough for it.
Where is it? +2 is rare. 5,250.
I'll have to do some more bounties before I can get that. Yeah, just embarrassed that she even asked now. And just go and do her potion stuff.
That's gonna get a subscription to boxes of offal from Des the Butcher. Is Morgan doing anything to kill the time?
Yeah.
Morgan?
I don't know. Thinking of a magic item to get.
Let's see. What's your budget? Your budget's only 575. Yeah.
I have gems.
True. You do. Okay, what kind of thing do you want?
I don't know.
Did you ever repair your broken hand cannon?
No.
Do you want Quill to mend that for you?
Don't have
It
mending.
can be mended?
You don't have mending, okay.
Wait, it can be mended?
Oh, it's in
Not the
pieces.
magical effects.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
It does state that it only fixes physical objects. Not the magical. Doesn't replace the magic needed to create its effects.
Okay. So. Shush, Toby. What sort of magic item are you after? Do you want something that would improve your stats, improve your defense, summon a creature, store lots of stuff?
Either increase my stats or give me more damage output.
Do you want a necklace of fireballs?
That takes an action to use. I want something that'll help me and the gun.
Having a fireball as an game 3 uses a fireball is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, well, it takes an action to use, and I'm not a freaking wizard.
Fair enough.
Have you used a poise? Nope, yeah, I don't have anything attuned according to this. But you've already got...
You could technically get something like a magic sword or something. That way, if something you encounter someone that is resistant...
It's not going to help him shoot better. He wants something that would improve his shooting.
Maybe something that allows him to extend his range or something.
I have no problem with my range. I just want more damage output.
More damage output. I mean, you do quite a bit already, but, you know.
Just remember, Morgan, the more boom you ask for, the more Anthony has to throw at you.
I am not scared at all.
It's not a case of being scared all the time.
No, but, yeah. Anyway, the idea of putting a bead of force inside a pistol and shooting it out is kind of funny, but...
You could technically give him magic ammo, but that wouldn't do too much.
Once the ammo's all used up, it's all used up.
Yeah.
Now, in theory, so a good way to improve the damage output would be to improve your dexterity, basically. Because the better your dex, the more damage you do, and the more likely.
And the more likely you are to hit.
Yeah. So, something like either an Ioun stone or the Manual of Quickness of Action.
Both sound pretty pricey.
The Ioun stone.
They're not that expensive.
They're very rare. They're both very rare. For the Agility Ioun stone. And the Manual of Quickness of Action.
To only increase my dex by 1. You know, I don't think that's very worth it.
Okay.
I don't know a way to enchant the pistol so that way it does more damage.
So your pistol's already plus.
It's only +1 because Quill has a thing on it.
Yeah, and I'm not level 10 yet, so it's not improved yet.
Okay.
You can improve it?
No, as in it automatically upgrades to +2.
Oh, okay.
So, what's your budget? How big of a bang do you want to pay for?
Let's see. Oh, the gems are in the bag of holding. I'm pretty sure I still remember the number that I have, and I'm pretty sure I have like 38,000 gold worth of gems.
38,000.
Not really looking to spend all of that on one enchantment, but
Shush, Toby.
Hmm.
What
if there was like an attunement of weakness where you can weaken a target, so that way someone else can turn around and smash them?
Well, Talorna would probably do that, but okay. There is actually something that would. Okay. If we put the of wounding enchantment on it.
The what enchanting?
So there's a magic item called the Sword of Wounding.
That's just what Arthur's thing does.
Hit points lost to the weapon's damage can be regained only through a short or long rest, rather than by regeneration, magic, or other means. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack using this magic weapon, you can wound the creature, and at the start of each of the wounded creature's turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you've wounded it, and it can then make a DC 15 con save, ending the effect and all such wounds on itself on a success. Alternatively, the wounded creature or a creature within 5 feet can use an action to make a medicine check on a DC 15, ending the effect of such wounds on a success. So that would weaken it, as long as it doesn't, and it has to waste an action to heal it. There's also possibly life stealing. When you attack a creature with this magic weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, that target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage if it isn't a construct or an undead. You also gain 10 temporary hit points. Don't think you want vengeance.
You could technically buy some potions.
He could, but again, that doesn't fit what he's asked for.
Fair enough.
Hi, Toby. I hear you. I see you. I will help you soon. Calm down. So, 9 live stealer. +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls. 1d8 plus 1 charges. If you score a crit against the creature and it has fewer than 100 hit points, it must succeed on a DC 15 con save or be slain instantly as the sword tears its life force from its body. Constructs or undead are immune. The weapon loses 1 charge if the creature is slain. The property expires when there are no charges left, and it doesn't
get an opportunity to recharge.
Doesn't regain charges. You have 1d8 plus 1 charges that would potentially insta kill, and once you've used, actually each charge insta kills, because it only expends a charge when it insta-kills. So, Do you like that idea, or nah?
Why not something like Flaming Tongue?
Flame Tongue.
Is there not anything similar to that?
The Flame Tongue enchantment. So basically, as long as you use the bonus action to speak the command word, flames would erupt from the barrel of your gun, because that's about the equivalent of a blade of a sword. They would shed bright light in a 40-foot radius and dim light for an additional 40 feet. And while the barrel is blazing, bullets would deal an extra 2d6 fire damage to any target they hit. Flames last.
I don't know about you guys, but wouldn't it make sense to aim for a damage type that isn't very well resisted?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we could have it reskin to a different type,
Frostbrand
instead of fire.
Do Frostbrand then. When you hit an attack using this magic weapon, it takes an extra 1d6 cold damage. And while you hold the weapon, you have resistance to fire damage yourself. In freezing temperatures, the weapon sheds bright light for 10 feet and dim light for an additional 10 feet. When you draw the weapon, you can extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet of you. Once per hour. Do you like that enchantment better?
That is bonus damage,
Like
a resistance.
Cool. So 1d6 cold. So you're gonna...
maybe I'll take a look in.
if you want to think about it and
Yeah.
get back to me.
Take a think about it.
But in the meantime, we'll put a pin in it
Yeah.
because we're already over time. Hope you guys at home... Ooh, Defender. That could be interesting. You want a Defender?
At least we're in a place where we have 4 hours, so we could like kind of talk in RP chat. I like RP chat.
Absolutely. Oh, here's a fun idea, Morgan. How about adding the dancing weapon enchantment onto it?
The dancing weapon enchantment.
Dancing sword. You can use a bonus action to toss this weapon into the air and speak the command word. When you do so, it begins to hover, flies up to 30 feet, and attacks one creature of your choice within range.
Dancing gun.
A dancing gun.
Are you crazy?
It uses your attack roll and ability score modifier to damage rolls. While it hovers, you can use a bonus action to cause it to fly 30 feet to another spot within 30 feet of you. And as part of the same bonus action, cause it to attack a creature within range.
And you know what that also sounds like to me?
A mobile weapon. Go on.
Yep, a mobile weapon and a shield ignorer.
Yeah.
Because they can zoom around block.
Yeah, you
zoom around cover.
Yeah, you can move your gun behind the target and shoot them in the back of the head. And it keeps your hands free for another weapon that you can fire, isn't it? What do you think?
Interesting.
Indeed.
That would make you a real pain in the ass.
It would indeed. But yeah, think about it. Have a look through the different weapons, and we can enchant your weapon next time. I hope you guys listening at home have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. And yeah, we do have one spot open in this game if you'd like to join us. There is a...
Wait, we do?
Don't we? Oh, no, we don't. No, because Mallow is normally part of it. I was just thinking, there's 4 of you. There's only 4 of you, so no. Mallow's normally... So no, there isn't a gap. I apologise.
Mallow will be here next week.
Yes. We do have other games with slots, though. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Wait, did you say you won't be here next week, or Malo will be here
Malo
next